Me. That's right, baby. Blow the whistle. We are back on a Saturday. That's before a very specific Sunday. We'll talk about that later. Blow the whistle. What's going on, Ryan? What's going on, Eric? Happy Saturday Day Live.
What up, man?
A lot going on these days. So, Ryan, are we getting the snowstorm later, or what's happening?
I have no idea. Probably not, because that's just the way it goes.
You guys are getting a snowstorm?
Yesterday, they said that by 3 o'clock it was going to start snowing. Now it's been backed up a little bit. So we'll see.
Damn, I'm looking at 67 here today.
I feel so bad for you.
I know it's winter, man.
I tell you what, though, I would be down for some snow. It would be fun. Get some snow. Let the kids go out and play in it. And tomorrow, win a Super Bowl. No big deal. You know how it goes. You guys agree? 100%.
Go Birds.
Go Birds. Happy Saturday, everybody. Happy to have you along to chill out a little bit on a Saturday afternoon. We do have some pretty dope guests, DOPE, dope guests to bring out. First up, the man, the myth, the legend, part-time supermodel these days. Your favorite King Kong fan and mine, Dylan, Legends Collector 1321. What's up, Dylan?
Hello. How's everybody doing?
Good. You're coming a little hot here. Let's hold on one second. How's your Saturday going, man?
Good. I'm waiting for the snow, just like you guys. Supposed to have some plans today, but
yes. So Ryan, Dylan, and G and myself were planning on potentially meeting up at Chubsy Wubsy later on. Not later on. It would have happened already earlier today. We were going to meet up at Chubsy Wubsy, but in the days leading up to it, schedules were conflicting. And then ultimately, I think the call was made that based on this weather forecast to do it a different day. Day. So there we go. No biggie. We'll do it a different day.
For sure.
All right. Thanks for joining, Dylan. Let's also bring out, we have another special guest. Some of you might know him as Code Lavi. Art by Ackerman himself. Curtis Ackerman, what's going on?
Boom enabled.
Boom enabled.
Dude, Curtis looks like Dylan's dad right now.
Oh, here we go again.
So we were all doing Dylan tonight. Is that not? Was this not a Dylan cosplay episode?
Wait, this isn't that kind of show. We're not all doing Dylan tonight. What?
Oh, okay. All right.
Wow.
This isn't Sunday morning. Hold on a second.
I love King Kong. He's the best ever.
Is that how he talks?
Yeah.
I give King Kong 2 snaps up in a circle.
Exactly.
One more special guest.
You have to have that little hat that's on the side of his head, remember?
Do it. Amazon it right now. Hold on a second.
Oh my god.
Amazon. All right, one more very important special guest. My friend and yours, the man who literally just put up a review, and on the thumbnail it just says Greg, which is hysterical, and I love it. Bill Junowski from the Dork Lair. What's going on, man?
Yo,
Guys.
yo, yo.
Dude.
What's up, Bill?
Guys, it's time to cut the hair.
Seriously, right?
So we
Tell
can
him,
follow
Bill.
in your footsteps.
Tell him, Bill.
Yeah,
True story?
I saw the light. Long hair is not cool anymore.
We took a hit when you
Gotcha.
lost the hair, Bill.
True story. I am planning to cut it, actually. But the plan was I'm going to cut it and donate it. I found a place that I can donate my hair to. But I've decided not to do it until after tomorrow. Because
Superstition.
I don't want to screw anything up. Okay? It's not going to be my fault.
If they lose, you're gonna be like, "Damn it! I should have cut my hair."
Nah, I'll be like that. I'll be sad enough that they lost that I won't care about anything else.
Right, yeah.
And I got another week of long hair. So
Can I say, as someone who spent the majority of my adult life watching my team in the Super Bowl, I will say there's something to be said about like your like the lack of anxiety of like your team not being in it. There's some like I enjoy the Super Bowl more honestly when like my team's not in it. It's very weird. It's just like the weird thing.
it's funny you should say that because I was in a chat with some friends the other day, and there's like it's a mix of people that like sports and a mix of people who don't really. And I think one of them was Nate Armstrong, who I don't think is not the biggest sports fan in the world. And he asked, "What's everybody doing for the game?" And I responded honestly when I said, probably pacing back and forth, terrified and completely freaked out no matter what's going on.
Right. It's like no party. I don't want to do any party. I want to just sit here and watch the game by myself. So that, it's like, I don't want like commercial. You don't watch any of the commercials because that's the only time you can get up.
I'm not going to remember it. But the thing is, what goes along with that is the more you care about it, the worse it is when they lose. Like, it's horrible when they lose.
Oh yeah, it goes right off, and I go to bed like immediately.
But having it now happen, like you've experienced this a bunch of times, having seen it happen now once, holy crap! When it comes to like stuff that's not actually important, like sports, hobbies, things like that, there's almost nothing better. It's like the greatest feeling in the world, and it never goes away. Like, I'm still happy about 2018 now.
And like, that year is a good example of, as a Patriots fan, people always think about, oh man, you guys had it made. Your team was winning every year, and it's like they lost a lot of Super Bowls in that stretch too. And it's like, that's not fun to experience numerous times. But we were definitely lucky to have that team for so long.
Yeah, the greatest quarterback of all time. Anthony jumps in and says, Hedgehog, we're in the end game now. Yes, that's like, it's that weird time now when we're, one more day. That's it. Like, I was like feeling confident when they first made it because I was so excited about them making it. But then like over like the last week, I keep thinking about it and I'm like, it's the Chiefs. In my head, I can't even envision them not winning at the end. Like, it's the weirdest thing. And I'm like, that sucks, man. I don't want to watch another Super Bowl loss. But now we've sort of hit the last day, and it's almost like the 12 stages of grief or whatever it is. Like, it's like the 13 stages of Super Bowl, where now I'm just like, it's gonna be what it's gonna be. Might as well be happy now.
Well, if the Eagles win, they'll be like the dynasty breaker team. They'll have beaten the dynastic
Patriots.
Pats in the Super Bowl, right? The dynastic Chiefs, like that. That would be a huge cred for them.
Yeah, I'll be very, very excited. Thanks to everybody who's hopping in the chat now. I haven't even been looking over here, but we got a ton of people. Just want to say what's up real quick.
I would like to say I would have contributed to that whole football chat, but I'm a Raiders fan, so.
A question:
Tom Brady connection right there, little Brady connection.
Now he's your owner.
As somebody who's only experienced, not being in the Super Bowl or being in the Super Bowl and getting just totally our asses whooped, I have nothing to contribute to the conversation.
I have fond memories of the Raiders in the Snow Bowl in 2001.
Fuck you.
That was wild.
So, Curtis, I'm always interested in that. Like, I'm an Eagles fan because I grew up in South Jersey, in New Jersey, and the southern part of New Jersey. Your city is Philadelphia. The northern part of New Jersey, your city is New York City. So I know sometimes people have become fans of teams that are not close to them because a family member had a connection, or sometimes it's just like a player. Like I know I have a couple of friends who are Dolphins fans because they just fell in love with Dan Marino. But I'm always interested in that. So how did you end up becoming a Raiders fan?
Up until I was like 5 or 6, I lived in Kansas City. And I did not like football. I was a Royals fan. I loved baseball. And so when Bo started playing football as well as baseball, that was where I was like, okay, well, I love Bo Jackson because he's a Royal and I love my Royals. And when he started playing football, I'm like, I'm going to watch this. And it was like, oh my gosh, this guy is like the most amazing athlete I've ever seen in my life. And so just became a Raiders fan, and that was it.
Do you have any pictures of Curtis in the 90s with a Raiders jacket, like a classic 90s?
Oh, I probably
Raiders
do somewhere.
jacket, Curtis. I need to see that.
Yeah, I probably do. Like the old starter jackets.
Yes, the
Yeah.
90s. The 90s
Yeah.
was the era of Raiders jackets.
Those starter
Raiders.
jackets were amazing.
or 49ers. A lot of girls would just run around with 49ers starter jackets.
I tell you what, the one that I saw the most jackets of was the Charlotte Hornets. Like that
Oh, yeah.
that was like the one, the whole color scheme, the purple and the teal. Like,
Oh, yeah.
dude, yeah.
So yeah, thanks for joining us, guys. As we wait for the snow to come down here in New Jersey, we got a lot to get to. Why don't we just jump into it? Oh, you know what? I should say first, I do have a giveaway picked out. Where am I here? I have the Skeleton Legion Builder version 1. So this is version 1 Skeleton Legion Builder. Going to become a
Nice.
collector's item. It's already a collector's item because I'm a collector and this is an item. This is the giveaway and sort of a nod to probably one of the bigger topics for today, and that is the invasion of Necronominus. So that is going to be the giveaway.
To answer Nate's question, I'm Dylan's dad during this episode. So that's who the long-haired freak is.
Nate mentioned twice on the same stream. Welcome, Nate. One taking care
I
of
will
one.
be going to Nate Armstrong's house tomorrow for the Super Bowl. So
Oh,
That's
nice.
amazing.
Sweet.
Nice.
Here we go. What did I say now?
the giveaway.
Yeah, no, I had
Oh,
set up two different things. One of them being this.
I like the whole collector's item because you're a collector and it's an item. That's interesting.
It's accurate, right?
Yeah,
It's accurate.
totally
It's
accurate.
accurate.
Yeah.
So yeah, so that's the giveaway. Figured I'd fire that up early. Hashtag Necro, in honor of the Necronominus wave. It's not weird at all. So that's that. Yeah. So now we can sort of get into it here. Here we go here. Oh, okay. I remember what I did now. All right. So first of all, you know, there's never a good transition back and forth between like just hanging out, kidding around, and doing like irreverent stuff and like the serious stuff that comes up. You know, we all have very serious stuff that sort of comes up in our lives. But this, I did kind of want to mention it because we had a Cabal member post something earlier today. And I just kind of wanted to make note of it because it kind of hit me kind of hard when I read it. Scott Ball, who's a member of the Cabal. I don't know him, you know, at all or anything like that. But he made a post earlier today. You can find it. It's in the Cabal. And long story short, apparently he's having, you know, a pretty serious, extremely serious bout, you know, over the last year or so, back and forth with cancer. And it's going to, it sounds like, end up in a situation where he's going to have a surgical procedure that is going to like wind up with him, you know, not able to speak or eat or anything like that. And he made a post about it to let us know. And he kind of also, you know, wanted to sort of, I don't even know how to say this, but he was like, because he's not going to be able to say this if he has the surgical procedure or whatever, he wanted to say something to all of us. And it kind of hit me pretty hard. Eric was the one who shared it and I saw it, but this is Scott Ball right here. And before he wasn't able to, he wanted to say this with us.
Cabal above all. Cabal above all.
So that's it. Scott, listen, dude, we've never met. We've never hung out before, but your post really affected me, man. You're incredibly strong for sort of, you know, putting that out there. We're all behind you. Dan Tobin commented on it and said, you know, not everyone who is heard has a voice or something like that. So, you know, we're all pulling for you, man. You know, much love to you. You know, if you're if you're a praying person, go ahead. You can send Scott some prayers. And, I'm sorry to sort of start off with like a very serious thing, but I felt like I wanted to sort of say something about that right away. So,
Yeah, big time. Big ups, man.
Oh,
Freaking,
yeah.
like I said, thoughts and prayers, all of our strength from the community, everything. I actually messaged Scott just a little while ago before we started the show and sent him a link and said if he was feeling up to it to join us for, like I said,
hell yeah,
some good vibes
Absolutely.
to keep his mind right, man.
100%.
Because like I said, there's nothing that you could imagine as hard as what he's probably going through right now. So, yeah.
Yeah.
Much love to Scott, man.
And it goes, it's, I'm sorry, go ahead, man.
Two things that strike me. One is just the absolute courage of this dude, like incredible strength right there. Just kind of like inspiring in every way, And then the other part is that the fact that he came to the cabal to share that with us, like that's
Humbling.
humbling for sure. So, yeah.
And it's also it's another, I feel like I'm getting like, not that this is the reason, but like definitely like messages about like perspective about things. Like, obviously the stuff we normally talk about here are, collecting and different stuff that we're happy about or mad about. It's a completely separate thing than like real life stuff that we all sort of have going on. But even taking that into account, there's certain things that sort of give you perspective. Like over the last couple of months, I've been having like an issue like with my knee, and it turns out my knee's pretty messed up. Like a knee replacement is like sort of like on like the table, and I was like feeling bad for myself for a little bit, right? But then pretty quick I was like, you know what, I'll take a knee over a bunch of other things it could be. And then sure enough, one of my coworkers, I won't go into it, but he's having out of nowhere a very, very serious health issue that we don't know if he's going to pull out of it. And he's a young guy, healthy guy, came out of nowhere. And then I saw this with Scott. And again, it's just another thing to sort of remind you, give you some perspective, remind us how lucky we all are to sort of have this thing to sort of enjoy on a day-to-day basis. So,
Hey, Scott,
Absolutely.
if you're watching, cabal above all, brother.
Cabal above all.
Cabal above all.
Yeah, I mean, I guess, when you're talking about perspective and stuff, if your worst problem that you had this week is you had a loose wrist on a figure, like you're living a pretty blessed life. Yeah. So just, think about that and just be like, man, this is not the worst problem in the world to have. Maybe just appreciate what you got. So,
Yep. Absolutely.
All right. Anybody else want to say anything else about that before we try to move on?
It's just awesome. I mean, it talks about, we've heard this a lot of times about the toy line. This is more than just a toy line, right? It's a community, and like Bill was saying, for somebody to want to send that message before maybe not being able to send that message again, it speaks a lot to how important the people in this community are to all of us. So yeah, wishing you the best, Scott, and yeah, that's about it.
Yeah. 100%. I'm seeing G in the comments too. It's funny. I remember talking to G for one of the first times, I think, at ZoloCon last year, and this is without even having the context of something serious to compare it to. And I was just talking to him, telling him like how on my ride to ZoloCon that morning, I was just driving by myself, and I was like, "How cool is this? Like, how many people, my age, or how many people in general just have this thing on a Saturday that they're just going to drive to, and they're so happy and so excited about, and it's like this place where there's all kinds of stuff from your childhood and new stuff, and so many people you're looking forward to like hang out with. Like, I got to be honest with you, I don't know a whole lot of people my age outside of this hobby that have anything close to it. So I just feel very lucky, and this sort of goes way beyond that.
Yeah, totally, man.
All right, so I knew sort of kind of broaching that subject that once you sort of talk about that, there's no good transition. There's no good way to move on sort of the next thing. But, one more time, prayers up for Scott. Garrett, we're thinking about you, man. Ball above all.
All above all.
All right, so first thing I thought it might be cool to talk about, I'm seeing a lot of pictures and a lot of posts about MegaCon, which is going on right now down in Orlando, Florida. Horsemen are down there. Have you guys seen any cool stuff from MegaCon today?
Cool people.
Yeah, I saw Jeff Mercado and Chris James, I believe, right? I think the Horseman appearance down at MegaCon is a collaboration with this, what is it, Slap Happy Toys, I think, is the name of it down there. But I really took note of some of the stuff they had out, including, if you look closely, lots and lots of Arathier 2-packs. So it looks like there was some really cool stuff down there.
Nice. They had a wall of minion infantry too.
Oh, I didn't see that, really? A whole wall?
Yeah.
Holy crap. I saw a bunch of test shots and some of the pictures that were posted. Yeah, just some crazy stuff down there. Some customs down there too. One thing that was interesting. So I reached out to Jeff Evans earlier today, who's down there at MegaCon. And we were going to try to put something together where maybe he could do a live check-in, or at least maybe we would like try to record like a quick, like little video about what was going on down there. And like just the reception, the audio and the video was sort of way, way, way off. But I do say thank you, Jeff, for checking in. And he was able to send some pictures, including the Hasbro booth, which I thought was really funny because Hasbro advertised being at MegaCon down there. This is the booth. This is the whole booth. It's this tiny little corner with some Transformers in it. Like, what's that all about?
I don't know, but I pre-ordered those Constructicons, or it's like one set, but yeah, that Constructicon that they revealed today, I pre-ordered that right away.
It's a 2-pack, right? Is it a 2-pack? Or no?
Yeah, it's like the main it's like the torso of the build. It's who is it? It's Long Haul and Hook, and I think it's like they come together to make the torso.
Oh, okay. That's cool, man. I still wish I had gotten. I remember not a few years ago. We're going back to like maybe it was like 2017 or 2018 or something like that. They had like the whole Constructicon set, but like basically like a redo of like the vintage version, all like sold together. I remember seeing that in Walmart like for weeks and weeks, and I was like, man, I should buy that, and then I never did. So what are you gonna do? So yeah, so Curtis mentioned seeing some pictures of people hanging out, which has got to be like the best part of this show. I think it was Jeff posted this, but it might have also been on the Four Horsemen account. And you see some picture. You see a picture here with you got Jeff Evans, you got George, you got TSJ, Gina, Jeremy, and I believe that's Jim over there. So I know Mezco had a pretty big presence down there. Mezco has a booth down there, and I think Darius was down there. D Amazing. Toy Page, right, was down there.
Mezco showed off some cool 5 points. They showed off like a wave 2 of the Batman 89 5 points, and then they showed off some Samurai Jack 5 points as well.
Yeah, Ryan, you were maybe not the 5 points, but you were looking at that Samurai Jack, right?
Yeah, because the one that they had at NYCC, that wasn't. I guess it was just like the artist proof version or the prototype. Like it wasn't colored, right? I believe it was just gray, but the one that they showed off, they had it in full color with the upgraded soft goods.
Nice.
Yeah, I think that's right. Hold on a second. I lost it.
I can't wait to get that Tangerine, man. That's going to be a cool figure.
Yeah, I've got her pre-ordered.
Yep, for sure.
And if it's like that, Spider Gwen, it's gonna move really well. It apparently that figure has an amazing articulation.
I can't wait, man. So Jeff was also nice enough to send us pictures from the Mezco booth. So I think he has some of the stuff that we were just talking about here. First off, this is that Doc Savage, which we saw initially at New York Comic Con. And then some 5 point stuff here. We've got an 89 Batman set. And yes, it is still 5 points of articulation. Typically how they do stuff like this with like the bended elbow is they just have an extra set of arms that are bent. And then you can swap in and out.
Who are you?
Yes. I'm Batman. I'm Batman. Anybody else? I got to be honest with you. The first time, a long time ago when I first heard about the 5 points line, I was kind of like, wait, there's going to be another reaction line? Like, I don't understand. I didn't get it. I didn't appreciate how that could sort of be different until I got a couple of 5 points figures in my possession. And I do, right away you can see the difference. They're 5 points of articulation, 4-inch action figures, but they're definitely on a different level than like reaction figures are, like the paint detail. Like some of them even have like cloth goods, or they'll have wired cloth goods, or a glow in the dark. Like the detail is off the charts.
The 66 Batman set is awesome. It's like the thing I would have dreamed of having as a kid. It's so nice. Batmobile's awesome, which is why I'm very like optimistic about the Batmobile that's going to come out for the '89 one, because I think that's going to be fantastic too.
I almost bought the 66 one because when I was at Legion's Con, Chubsy had one. And it looks really good. I just didn't know where I would display it. It's just becoming, running out of room.
Yeah.
But it looked amazing.
Don't let the box intimidate you. Like when you look at the box is like
huge.
It's a display. Yeah. Like it unfolds to a display. I threw that all away. I threw the box and all the like cardboard display stuff away. And the Batmobile is very compact. Like the whole set does not take up a ton of space unless you are like totally committed to displaying the Batcave like fold out cardboard thing. But whatever. I was like, screw it. Like that's just too big. Like I kind of wanted to, but then when I got it in hand, I just realized it was so big. It's like okay, that's cardboard. That's going in the recycling bin.
Shit.
Well, I don't know if he still got it, but if anybody is looking for one, he did have one in his store. So if you want to stop by Chubsy's.
Nice.
Yeah. All right. Thanks. Hold on a second. Dealing with backstage stuff.
Just trying to boom enable you.
Yes. Yeah. I think for 5 points, I think the first one that got me was the Red Doc Knock that came with the advent calendar Mezco did.
That figure's awesome.
That one, like,
it's an amazing figure.
He's got like a glow in the dark figure. He has like the wired cape. I was like, okay, this is on a different level here.
These 5 points, they're 6-inch scale. They're 1/12 scale.
No, 3 3/4.
Oh, okay. So they're small figures then.
Yeah,
that's cool. Yeah, talking about the 66, I mean, like I said, I'm sure the set that they have for the 66 is pretty incredible, but I'm pretty happy with the McFarlane set that I have on the 66 Batman. I think they did an incredible job on that. And I have the 89 Batmobile from McFarlane. That thing's pretty sick to go in a display. I have it on display. It's pretty awesome.
That was one of the best bargains.
Yeah.
Ever.
I had to do it.
And I got the second version. I got the Flash version, which had the more matte black finish on the body. So it totally looks like the movie. It's so incredibly cool.
Yeah, I had to do a full repaint on mine because
you got the first one, version.
But,
yeah.
But even repainting it for the price, it was totally worth it. Like I just kind of looked at it like a kit. You know?
Yeah, definitely. So. But that is a super cool vehicle to have on display. It's one of the only vehicles I have on display, other than like I have like the Jada Toys Back to the Future DeLorean and the Ecto 1 from Ghostbusters. I have those two.
Yeah, I saw a custom where somebody had put the McFarlane 89 Batman body with the Mezco head and cape, and it looked phenomenal. So I did that. I put that together, and then I've got it displayed with that McFarlane Batmobile that was repainted. So it looks really good.
Heck yeah.
Here's some more 5 point stuff, some more Batman stuff. Batman the Animated Series, 5 points.
Nice.
Now, do they sell these as individual figures too, or just the sets?
Let me look.
I don't know, but they do sell 5 point figures.
Darla's gonna need that Harley Quinn. She loves that style Harley Quinn.
No, it's a set of 4.
Gotcha.
Do you have Curtis? Do you have this version of Harley Quinn in the Mezco?
I don't think so.
Dude, yeah, that's the
Shoot.
one. Get
Okay.
get this if you could find. I mean, it's pretty easy to find, but yeah, if you want a good Harley Quinn in that style, the
Mhm.
Mezco one is freaking phenomenal.
She's
Probably
got a
it's
collection of
definitely
them,
my
but she's got several, so I'd have to check. But yeah, I'll
Yeah.
take a look at that.
I
Yeah,
will
it's-
say this about that 5 points. It is a set of 4, but they are individually carded. So if you were to like check eBay,
Oh, you might have
I-
somebody selling. Gotcha.
yeah, that's on pre-order
Oh, yeah.
for later this year. Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay.
Mezco showed off their shredder to go with the turtle.
I was just about to send that.
That was pretty sick.
Yeah, I want to hold on a second. Oh, okay. I didn't know that. I know that they announced it. I didn't know that they like you could actually see it. Hold on a second.
Yeah, I think it went up a couple hours ago.
It says pending license approval. What's that all about?
They have to put that.
It always does that.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. I was
Yeah.
like, why would they? Okay.
I think. Well, I mean, I think most big licenses like that, they probably need licensor. Not just that you can do this, but like that the licensor gets final say or say this is actually what we
Something
need.
may
Yes or no.
change by the time it gets. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Shout out to Greg in the chat. I did my Ukzak review today. And,
Nice.
oh, yeah, you mentioned it at the beginning of the show, but I just saw Greg is in the chat. And thanks for spreading the word, Greg.
Greg, you got weak wrists, bro.
That shredder. I mean, well, it looks cool. It doesn't look to me like it fits in with the Turtles and the Casey Jones they did. It looks like a
Yeah,
different
that's-
style.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was going to show the just the picture that they posted that it was coming out. Is it this
We got
little
we
different?
got 2 more people backstage.
Oh,
Oh, I didn't know that it was like up in person.
Yeah,
I
it's-
saw the pre-order, not pre-order, the reveal.
This is from D Amazing posted this.
Okay.
yeah. I mean, it looks cool, but to me that doesn't look like it fits in with the other ones they've done.
Yeah, I'm gonna chalk it up to it being a prototype and it just kind of looking off.
I just mean that the style looks more kind of
Comic book.
animated. Yeah, it looks like like comic book or animated. Like
So
know.
maybe this specific one is supposed to go with their animated, or
Maybe.
their tune,
Maybe.
I think it's the
tune colored
eyes.
ones, and they'll probably have another shredder to go with the more like grittier looking ones.
Yeah, maybe they'll do the blue suit that Shredder has in the comics sometimes.
Yeah, Jordan says it's the animated Nickelodeon version.
That makes more sense. Huh?
Mm-hmm.
We got another special guest here. Happy to have her. Your friend and mine, Stephanie Orkin. Here, let me pull down the so we can see it. What's up, Steph?
Hey guys, what's going
Ooh,
on?
this
What's
is starting
happening?
to be like an off-world invasion. We got 4
party.
off-world
Making
people
up for
here.
me not being there last.
There's one more.
Yeah.
Ah.
One more.
No
Yeah,
way.
Let me bring him up.
2 Orkins.
Or
Yeah,
three.
Oh boy,
What's up, Dave?
Oh,
Dave
one.
Orkin in the house. What's up, Dave?
David.
You might be muted on your side, Dave.
Oh, maybe I'll have to go check him out, take care of it for him. But hi, Bill. Hi, guys. Hi,
What's up,
What's up,
Eric.
Steph?
What
Ryan.
up? What up? What up?
Steph and I are planning our
muted.
next
Yes.
Glios
I was
episode,
gonna say
so
that.
stay
Hey,
tuned
Bill.
for that. We're working on
I was
that.
going to say it's a Glios takeover.
Oh, there you go.
It
Armorvore.
is.
Yeah,
It is. Oh, yeah. Bill, he got his first Armorvore.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've already got a couple more on the way. So
Hi, Vinny.
Sweet.
And you know what's funny is that, like, when I asked Curtis, I was like, oh, what do you think? You know, you've seen a few different lines. Like, what do you think you're drawn towards a little bit? And, like, boom, he knew not only the color that he wanted, but, like, the act, you know, he wanted Armorvores. And, of course, the one he wanted was sort of rare. But we got on it right away, you know?
yeah, I mean,
Things are still in the works, but
I've seen a lot of Glios, and you know, there's some that have interested me, but
Mhm.
I was talking with George last
Yeah.
Saturday after PGG. We were kind of talking after the show,
and he's the
and
best
he was
person
showing
to
me a
ask.
whole bunch from his collection, which is, by the way, just amazing. His collection.
I can
And he
imagine.
pulled out one of these, and I was like, "Holy crap! Like that looks exactly like a battle beast." And then I
Uh-huh.
started, you know, falling down the rabbit hole, and
Oh.
yeah, man, these things are just wild. So
Steph, did
and
you get your first toy pizza
I did.
action figure of the Millennium? Yeah.
I did. I was
came out?
really impressed, Bill. Like aside from, just sending figures, he took like pride in like the blister card, and like the printing of that flyer was all holographic with the
Yep.
splice cards. I was just really impressed.
Did you scan the QR code?
Okay, so Monica texted me this morning and she's like, Steph, tell me when you do A, B, and C. And thanks for bringing it up, because I did not. But she had told me about an hour before this. Like, I know there's something I got to do. Like, go get homework.
So you'll get a download with like
little surprise.
There's a link to Ken West video. Like it's cool. It's such a unique, awesome little subscription thing. I love it so much. It's like one of my favorite things right now.
So question, if you know, or your best guess, is that I joined that tier for Toy Pizza.
You did? Okay.
The night he was on, Jesse was on your stream, Bill.
Yeah.
If that was early January or in January or whatever. So that would be January and then February. Would I be in time to get the figure, or do you?
Yeah, you probably will get it this week. If you did January and February and had 2 subscriptions taken out, then because that's exactly how I signed up too.
Yep. Yeah, you should get it.
Steph guaranteed it, and Bill, they both guaranteed it now.
Nah.
Personal
I mean,
guarantor.
we can look at it.
What's up, Dave?
No
What's going on, man?
Can we hear you? Oh, I gotta go
Dave's
help him.
mute.
I'll be right back, guys.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Sorry. But yeah,
Wouldn't it be weird if she showed up in my room?
Like, what?
She starts working her way across all the different cams, right?
She runs in the background of everybody's room.
Runs all the way across and then down.
We have to like try to make that happen somehow now. Like on a future stream, have Steph like get up and be like, "Let me help Dave with his microphone," and she walks into somebody else's.
Those little the YouTube videos that you've been doing of the lives with Steph and some folks from the Glios world, like those have been really fun.
Absolutely, it's so cool.
They've really like kind of. We're overdue for one, and I'm like jonesing for one. The reason we didn't do the next one yet was because I was trying to get Matt Dowdy on, and he's just not online. He doesn't really. I don't think he spends much time online, so communicating with him is tough. Like I don't have his phone number or anything. So yeah, we're overdue. But I was like jonesing for. I'm like, we got to do another one soon. I need it because it's really reinvigorated my like passion for live streams just to have those episodes.
I think this was my last one, right? This guy, the Roboto one.
Oh yeah, that's
Nice.
good.
The comic,
cool.
the mini comic version.
Yeah. So
See, I've liked the Motu ones enough to get a couple, but these Armivores, holy cow, man! Like it's an addiction. So,
Armivore collectors are no joke, man. People go hard on those.
they're awesome.
how many different versions are there?
Dude,
like a lot.
I pulled up like
100.
17 pictures of ones that I wanted. Like there's so many different colors. It's wild, man.
So I have a I have very limited as far as Glios goes. I have like this Roboto. I have both Secret Galaxy figures. Thank you again, Bill. I have this guy right here that I got at Legion's Con last year. Not this past year, but the year before. But I have another Glios figure that I'm on the hunt for now. Officially on the hunt. And it's not a recent one. So I don't even know who it was, but somebody at some point made like a Crystar Glios figure.
Do you know what? Do you know what which company made that one?
I don't, but I bet Dub3 does, because how I found out about it was he had it at the meetup at
it's
Anthony House
Battle
Heels.
Tribes. I just found it. It's Battle Tribes.
Yeah.
Yep. Crystal Warrior.
Battle Tribes. So I'm on the hunt for that. I'm hoping to run into it at a show one day.
I found one on eBay. It's only $189.
I'm hoping to find it at a show one day.
What's $189? I missed it.
The Crystar tribute. The
Glios
Battle Tribes
Crystar.
tribute.
Yeah.
The heck?
Nice.
I'm excited because I got a work trip this week and I get to
Yeah.
actually take my pocket Glios with me and like
Oh,
Going
are you gonna take it
like
on adventures?
normally a work trip I'm not excited for. I'm like, oh, I gotta go to
Now you
freaking
are.
nowhere in Kansas for a week, but now I get to take my Goliath with me on a trip.
So, Bill, I was super excited to get this whole box of trade from Gabe
Oh
this
wow.
week, and he was kind enough because, like, if you trade one of your like sort of like rares in your Legions collections,
Yeah.
you know, he's like, all right, I'll let one go on my end. So I got my second warp bike.
Oh wow.
Nice.
There you go. So
Did
hold
we
on,
establish
I'll embiggen you.
Gabe, was that the same guy who traded Jeremy at Legion's Con this past year? Is that
Yeah.
what we figured out? Yeah. Because
Uh-huh.
Jeremy had this bag. It was like
Like
a
a gallon bag?
massive
Oh.
bag of just
Most
Goliath.
definitely, it's Gabe. Yeah, for sure. And so he went with, because I guess he had, like we do, has doubles of things.
Mhm.
And I
Yeah.
had mentioned that I wanted some of the female characters, you know, for that torso in Knights of the Slice. And
Yeah.
so I got about 7 Cymom. You say Cymom? Cymos?
Cyber Mama, yeah.
Cyber Mama.
Cyma.
Cyma. And yeah, I got pretty much. Would you consider them blanks if they're yellow, green, or white or silver? You know what I
If,
mean?
they're just, if there's no paint,
details.
if it's just if it's just
Yeah.
a solid color, then yeah, blank.
And
I don't have a Cyma. I'm waiting for him to do one in
well,
the
well, one has to
I
go
can
to you
figure them
then,
out.
because literally I got a variation of them, and it was Monica's birthday. She wanted the yellow and black one, so she got that one. I'll let you know what's left over. We'll have to get
Yeah,
you one.
I'll trade for a Cyma for sure.
All right, ain't that trade, but I just love that torso though. You know, I mean,
Mhm.
not that I have to have boobs in my Glyos, but I just
I
want to
do.
build a cool.
I mean, it doesn't
Who am I
hurt.
kidding? I do, but that's not like everything. But I want to make, you know, space alien, space cowgirls. You know what I mean?
It's like
Robots.
boobs are
You
like
want women,
cheese or
right? Like
bacon. Makes everything
Yeah.
better.
Yeah,
Totally.
yeah. I studied photography and fine arts long enough to just be fine with saying I have appreciation for the female body.
I would say those would be the three, right?
Yeah.
I
Like
didn't
boobs,
have to
cheese,
do that, but I
bacon.
have an
You know,
appreciation for it.
Sure.
you could add that to anything, and it's just going to automatically become better. So
Yep.
So my dear friend Eric over here, he already gave me a biomass, so that was fly. But Jonathan, you don't have any, do you?
Any what?
Pocket Glyos.
yeah, you just
I
showed
have
that
flowers
Roboto
figures.
one.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm
I
sorry.
don't.
I was
I have these
I have
guys.
a single
Troubleshooting.
Glyos figure.
Here, I'll embiggen myself again.
Do you have the pink and white glow in the dark Feos? Is that
This
that
one?
one? Let me see.
Is that what that
Hells
is?
yeah. That's the one I just got too.
Yay!
Yay.
Yeah, I got this guy at Legions Con 2023, I think.
2023.
And then I got this
Okay.
Roboto guy.
So you're a noob just like me.
Yep.
Okay, nice.
And then I got the Secret Galaxy ones, and that's it. That's everything.
That's it. Okay. Right on.
Oh, and
So I get that
the,
Crystar.
from Purple Gang. I got the George
You
skeleton.
got the George.
Yeah,
Nice.
yeah.
Yeah, I want a purple skeleton too.
Nice.
I've
That's
been
fun.
curious to ask him in like the totality how many Titan skeletons he's done, because I've only come across 3, but I never really asked anymore.
It's got to
You
be
know,
on
Bill?
it's got to be on the wiki, right?
I'll have to check that then.
I thought it was interesting too that the skeleton can hold Mythic Legion weapons. Like,
Oh, it can?
yeah, you
I
can
didn't
make
test
them.
that out.
Yeah, you can make them hold like a spear. Hold on.
Right on.
Rhino, have you been tempted with this whole Glyos thing, or what's going on?
Yeah, I got you,
Nice.
Rice. You
Dude.
want something?
I'm on the cusp. I'm trying to stay away because it's not something else I need to go into. But the more
Let's
I see
go,
it,
cusp boy. No more cusp. Dive
dude,
in.
the toy pizza is right up my alley. So the more I see that, the more I want it.
Yeah, honestly, part of me like joining the upper level of his Patreon too was just kind of like I kind of want to like I really wanted to go to like the expo that they throw like in the
Yeah,
summertime. They
Me
did it last
too,
year.
John. The show, you mean?
Yeah.
What's on?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I kind of was like, well, this will be a way to sort of like try to like immerse myself
Mhm.
with some of
Yep.
the people who might be there. So
And it's
Well,
a
you
great way
decide
to
go.
collect. I know a lot of people talked about, back in the day, like the Matty collector you know, where you subscribe and then every so often you get a figure, like, and
That's
suggesting like that'd be cool if Legions did that or somebody and like
Mhm.
Toy Pizza's doing it, you know, like they
Yeah.
have a subscription. It's super cool. Yeah, that one's awesome. That's
This
a
is
really good list.
Amber's actually. This
I
is
love that.
Amber's. I'm keeping safekeeping. So
Nice.
I have about 5 different ones. Like if you want an all silver one, Bill, we need you to paint it. I got a black.
I don't
and
think
white
I would
one.
paint. I don't think I would paint.
Yeah,
Like
after
Metropolis.
The thing with like painting for me, it's like I like a human face like that. Like I don't have the time. I don't really
True.
have the time to like practice
True.
up and get good at painting human faces. So
True.
for me, it's got to be like a fur or an armor or something. So
That's smart.
I don't think I would ever do that with the Saima.
Yeah, I know. At first, right off the gate, I'm just like, dude, I would never paint any of them. And then the first time I saw a little bit of customization was with Calgrim, and then that guy Spaced Out Design
Yeah.
who started pulling those in. But anyway, yeah, it should be fun. I've wanted to check out that venue Jesse has. Is that in Manhattan or like
No,
outside?
no, that's in that's like up by, it's in Beacon, New York, which is like
Okay.
out by Connecticut. It's like up there.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
So definitely hotel and that one's fire, Jonathan. Did Bill get you that one?
I think you would be able to
Is that
just
the
drive
TV?
there and back.
You can? Okay.
Do they have just like heads packs that you could buy for Goliath?
Yes.
Because like I would love like if I get a bunch of armivores just to be able to buy some more different animal heads and pop them
If
on there,
you-
just kind of make like a Battle Beast collection.
If you go to,
But I got you, Curtis. I mean, they just like Legions, they give you a ton of heads with things. You
Yeah,
accumulate a lot.
I would like to get some other animal heads. I think would be cool with
if
the
you
armor.
go to
Animals
Rocom
rough.
Toys right now,
To where?
go to RCOMTOYS.com, Rocom Toys,
Okay.
and then on that main page,
hmm
there's the Cosmic Monsters head pack. It's got the wolf head in there, and then it's got like a sea creature merman type head, and then another monster head. It's 3 heads in a pack for $4.
So if you go there, then it's got categories. Which category is it?
just scroll down.
Oh,
On the
just scroll down.
See on
Okay.
the right. All right. Look at Jonathan's screen. Look at our screen
Yeah.
on the right.
Yeah.
That one. That's a heads pack right there.
Oh, the 3 green ones.
Yep.
Gotcha.
Oh man, this is dangerous.
Yeah, I'd want more like painted animal ones, but that's cool. I like that.
Yeah. But like you can
Yeah,
find
yeah.
that wolf. You can find that wolf head in a bunch of different like painted colors. If you just might have
Gotcha.
to look around. I don't know
Okay.
how many heads packs he's done, but
So we've got like Decepticon guys.
yeah. So that one.
monster guys.
This wave they had the Constructicons guy, and then they had.
They got that
Ultra
Contra deal.
Magnus.
That Contra deal is amazing. It's like what, $25 for 2 figures?
For 2, yeah, their packs are great, and sometimes they do. Sometimes Rocom does $25 blind bags. I don't know if there's any up
they
right
do?
now, and it's 3 figures. You just don't know. You're just gonna
FYI.
get 3 different figures.
I think it's on the second page, Hedge. They got that Contra one. That's awesome deal.
This
And
one?
go to the next page and look at the Kashi.
Yeah,
one.
right there.
You like that? Yeah, Dave likes those too, but I don't order a lot of muscle.
I mean,
I want
$25
that
for
eyeball.
2 though. That's cool.
They got the muscle color,
Oh,
the
that
Kashi.
isn't bad. Kashi. Hell yeah. Oh, and they're Clios.
That's neat.
That
That's really
is
funny,
actually
actually.
fun. I do like
Yeah,
that.
they're all the Mighty Maniacs in.
That's a cool
in the
set for
Kashi color.
$60, man.
Wow.
Yep,
And
that's
they
an
paid
awesome
shop
set.
pay.
Mm-hmm. Do they still have that cosmic eyeball one? I gotta get
Yes, go to the first page.
that. Okay.
I think it's
Alright,
only in the
okay.
2-pack though, right?
Yeah, it's the 2-pack.
Yeah.
Yep, that was
Yeah.
from the Kickstarter.
Okay.
top-
But I think
Second row, yep,
Yeah.
right there.
definitely it felt like the same week as the book and a few other things. So I didn't
See
pull
now
the
that
trigger
duck, I would take
right
that
away.
duck head in a heartbeat. Like, look at that. That's cool.
Dude, I didn't even
That
see that
is-
was a duck.
But now I need more translucent bodies.
Ah,
Oh, here you go,
there,
right here.
right
Just
there.
get this guy,
translucent
right?
is the better. They have blanks, yeah.
This body is awesome. This is the new
Yes.
like lizard beast, and it's got a tail. This is the one that I painted recently. I painted one of those. I got a bunch of
That's it?
blanks.
How big is the
those.
tail?
It's decent size. It's hard to see here.
Yeah. He's even got a Ninian head.
Bill, show that
Yep.
again.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
just want to see if it's the same as the one I got, an older one I got here.
This is only these first dropped like a month ago. This mold.
Okay. Can I see it?
I'll go back to the monster.
And the
guy.
barbarian.
The barbarian. Does he have a
This
tail?
Yeah.
It looks like him, right?
Looks
Wait,
like
is
an
that-
orc head too.
Can you put? Yeah, that's it. Yep.
Yeah, that's it. Oh, is that glow in the dark? Oh,
Yep.
Oh,
Yeah,
yes.
that's the Spectre color.
That's cool.
Yeah. I mean, it just lights up.
badass.
It's awesome.
Yep.
And I got a matching. Oh, boy.
There's a matching
Hold on.
barbarian with that, right?
Cancel. Yeah. A matching barbarian. My whole shelf just jumped.
I still have a bunch of this Kickstarter to open. Oh yeah, that's the Goss
Armor.
toy pizza.
Yeah. I'm
Although
trying
I think-
to find
I-
my niche.
Looks
I
like a
think
salmon.
Onell put that one out, right?
Uh-huh. I'm trying to find my niche, and I think that is with just the colorways, like that they say, because I started getting out of control. And
Yeah.
everything that I liked, and then now I think I'm just gonna focus. On
We're all trying to find our niche.
and then I'll gift, who
Okay.
other people like things.
So
what up, Brian?
that Cyber Kid figure,
Where?
Yeah.
Terminator looking one. If you scroll down,
Down.
right there.
Bottom left.
Right
Yeah,
here?
Yep. Terminator
yeah. I
tribute.
think that's pulling me in.
Oh my God, is that
He's
soft
got a
goods?
Jason mask too, kind of.
Yeah.
Bill, you
Well, he-
think that's soft goods or no?
Yeah.
Or like a
Like vinyl.
I think it's a vinyl cape.
Yeah.
wow.
Yeah.
Nice.
Like a Kenner vinyl type.
Okay.
Mhm.
Probably similar to that last one I got.
There you go. Add to your cart, Rhino. Show me the money. How about this guy?
Oh, I got him. He's fun. Look at these heads, Rye. You like any of them? Look, you got like the Insane
You
Clown
actually-
Posse. Your
I was gonna say it
corpse
gives me
paint.
Juggalo feels.
Totally.
Yeah, you
Ronald
got
McDonald.
Yeah, creepy Ronald
McDonald
McDonald. Yeah.
corpse paint. Sure. And then like what's funny about this guy, if you like look at the details there, if you look at his feet, he's got like the red and black Jordans on. It's so hot.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
he does.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nice.
Right?
That's pretty funny.
His whole
Heck
hand
yeah.
becomes a weapon.
Sorry. I'm distracted now. Look at all
This is
these
a great
pieces.
set right here. It gives you kind of everything.
I don't think I do have that set.
It's $40.
The thing that I guess I don't understand about Golios
What hurt?
is it feels like sometimes you get like a really large amount of stuff for the money, and sometimes it's like a really small amount for a lot more money. So I just don't
Yeah.
understand the
Sometimes
pricing
it
structure.
comes down to paint apps.
Ooh,
It could-
translucent.
Or
I would
if
imagine
there's
maybe
tempos
rarity
on it.
comes
I
might
into
need
play
this.
too.
Tampas, whatever you pronounce.
Dude, this would go
yeah.
right on the Secret Galaxy one.
Yeah, there's another
Badass.
there's another one that is like Secret Galaxy colors, but like shifted a little differently.
Okay.
So it was up there, but I think it must have sold out.
Yeah.
I love my Secret Galaxy that you picked up, Bill. I was just trying to find it a minute ago because it looked like Jonathan got a different color.
Oh, here we go. This
I
is
got
the
purple one.
this is the one you were just showing us, right?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, we got those too.
Yep. That was part of the Kickstarter.
Why did he still?
So
have to
these
do
are the
that?
two molds that were the Kickstarter: the Barbarian on
Okay.
the left and the beast, the lizard beast on the right. And they came out great. They're really
They did.
nice.
They absolutely.
Jonathan, pull
Yo,
the trigger right now, man.
pull the trigger. Blow
Dude,
the
that's
whistle,
right
baby.
up your alley.
Go birds. What the hell?
Go
I might, but it's I don't know, $55.
55. Well,
Yeah, it's tough. Like, so here's the
You
thing.
have
So
to
like
pick and
that's
choose, yeah.
55 because it's newer,
Uh-huh.
and then if you go to some of the ones that are like, it's 25 for two. It's because they're older figures. It's old
Yeah.
stock. That it's basically sale
Yeah.
price. That's why those other ones are so much cheaper.
But like this, I really want this.
right.
But I imagine with shipping, I should combine that
Right.
with something else.
Yeah,
Yeah, you
Curtis.
you
So
gotta
it's
get something
comparable
else.
to
You gotta.
Legions.
Maybe this guy.
right?
Yeah, I guess.
When you got into Legions, it was like there's some figures you're like, it's so much more
And
money.
if you get
and
this
then
guy,
little
you
less.
gotta go grab the heads pack, right? And then you gotta
What's the
grab
heads
you gotta
pack?
grab the other clear green set with the
I gotta grab this, right?
Oh,
Yeah.
see, I didn't get the
$4.
headset. $4.
How can I not now?
I do have that
It's
wolf,
just a
and you got the
snowball
Black
effect.
Lagoon.
and
Who's
then
that
go
guy
back,
on
and go to the cosmic eyeball.
This
And
guy.
then
I'm buying
that's the
it right
same
now.
color. And
Need this
zoom
guy.
zoom in. That's the body to put the wolf head on,
There you go.
right there, the
Nice.
furry
I'll go
body.
Duck head
So
with that.
now you're only up to like $100. So keep going.
Yeah, you might as well
Now-
just keep
if
on.
I'm at
shopping
100,
for
then I
you,
might as well.
Jonathan.
And then I mean,
He's
how can you
shopping
say
for
no
you.
to a Devastator tribute? You know.
Fair point.
Oh,
Fair point. Gotta go
point.
back in, grab this guy.
And
There you go.
Rygon, anytime, come
Exit out of
over
this site.
and play.
This guy would
Right,
splice.
guy.
With, some of this would splice really well
Right.
with the second Secret Galaxy figure.
I'm
Yes.
sweating over here, Bill.
Which is the second Secret Galaxy figure is this figure. It's the Mighty Maniacs.
Uh-huh.
Oh, it's just a different
Robot.
color.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's this exact mold.
Oh, that's cool.
See what I do.
Yep.
Oh, I'm buying that Oculus right
Yeah.
now.
Translucent too, man. There you go.
And
Boom,
yeah,
add to cart.
This order should be here today. I think this might come today. I wonder if it's in my mailbox.
Phil,
right
if I'm
now.
not mistaken, does Rocom ship from Europe? Is that one sister company? Or
No,
am I wrong?
no.
Okay.
Oh, you know who
Oh,
ships from Europe is War Weasel.
Okay,
what
I
it
got
is?
them confused.
Is that
Yeah.
War Weasel?
It's one of them.
Yeah.
Oh,
Who's
it's
this?
beautiful.
This is
Who just pulled that up?
this is yours, right, man? This is Dub Dub's.
Oh, okay.
Dub
Nice.
let me come to your home.
Dude.
Yeah, he's a toy pizza maniac.
That is a Skittles in my mouth. I'm just looking at it. It's just like beautiful.
See, these are the figures. that I want.
I could taste these figures.
That's how you do it. Yup.
Taste the rainbow.
So nice.
I love the colors,
Wow.
man.
I know.
Don't be afraid of bright colors, people.
Yeah, there we
No.
go. Saturday
You
Goliath
could be a
Live.
rainbow
Curtis, you hit it right on the
goth.
head.
Mhm.
Welcome to SGL. Ooh, look at these translucent ones in the middle.
Ooh, I know. And then if you see in the middle
He's a
there
Halo
next to
guy.
the translucents, you see that blue one next to the translucents on the right?
This one.
That one here. Yeah, I got that one this week. And then one over, it matches this like pink glitter colorway. You can like see through it and there's glitter in it. It's kind of cool. Translucent.
We got some pimp hats up here.
Yeah, apparently Gaspar dropped the bomb that like Dub back in the day was, from the very beginning starting to collect these and
Apparently,
take
look at this.
pictures and work on projects with people and stuff. He's so humble and modest that when I met him and we kind of shared our love for the toys,
Taste the
never
rainbow.
said any of it. Yeah,
Taste the rainbows, right?
that's some decent people. All right, I'm entering this contest.
Oh, come on.
Love
that-
it, right?
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
That's
You just
incredible.
You just
Yeah.
made Curtis like,
Fuck. I gotta go change my pants.
yeah, that's you said it, not me. You said it, not me.
Were you going to say that?
Yeah, he was. Yeah, I was gonna say it.
Is this on his IG or did he send me these?
No, he sent them to me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Curtis,
Yeah.
I got.
That bebop is
Um,
awesome. Yeah.
These are
Oh,
these
yeah.
are my armivores. So this one is a fairly new one, the purple one. I have the dog head on it, Curtis,
That's
as you
cool.
can see. Because if you turn the dog head around, he is a
Oh,
space,
yeah.
right. And then he also comes. I'll stick the head. This is your alternate head. But usually they all have two heads. Oops. This is an old one I got from Adrian Lazario a long time ago. Oh, it was back. And
That's
I-
super cool.
I was attracted to these at first too.
I just
and
love
then-
the short stockiness of them. I
Yeah.
mean,
Yeah.
it definitely hits me in the Battle Beast vibes.
Yeah. And when I got them at Legions, I literally gave them away to people that I knew was
Oh,
starting to like them, you know?
Mm.
And then afterwards, like I didn't care, but it was just funny to make fun of myself. I'm like, shit, Dave, I just gave away this, like, you know, because I don't know nor I care what the worth of them are, but yeah, I gave away a couple rare things.
Ooh,
I had
what's
to
this,
run in.
Dub?
Doesn't
I had to
matter.
run and go grab my freaking Glyos right now because everybody's talking Glyos.
I know.
Oh shit!
I'm like,
Oh
freaking-
shit!
Oh,
Yeah.
let's see. Let's see.
Oh,
Yeah.
my bad.
Biggin.
Go ahead.
Glyos
No,
off.
my bad. Oh,
Yeah,
sweet, dude.
baby. Oh, that's nice.
Oh,
See-
dude, you
Yeah.
got a the guy.
Curtis.
See what happens when you bring Dorklayer and Steph onto the show.
Yeah, now it's a Goliath
Goliath
enabled
takeover.
show. Yeah.
The Curtis, the ones that he's holding up now
Yeah.
are the colorway. Remember when I sent you that link and it was like a
Yeah.
2-pack? That's
Uh-huh.
that same colorway.
Yeah, that's cool.
Insectoid or something like that.
Yeah,
these are
buddy.
freaking super cool. Yeah.
You
love
just
it.
got them, right?
Yeah. Not well at Legion's Con.
Right. So look
Yeah.
what we did with that same one. Just made them a little bigger.
Oh my god, you guys!
Oh wait,
Sorry.
he's got something stuck like tape on his crotch.
Oh, wow.
There
Sorry.
you go. That's the
Look
one.
at that.
Crazy.
That's
Oh,
awesome.
look at that mantis.
So you can see the
Beautiful
Armorvore
mantis boy.
torso in there, Curtis. That's
Yeah.
the torso. Yeah.
I
Right
like
there.
that. It was just like I don't need all this extra stuff.
Yeah.
But
totally.
yeah.
You know that Steph, did you know that I believe that chest piece is a separate piece.
Is it a removable one?
I think it is. Does it twist? Can you spin it a little bit?
I
Like-
can spin it. Let me
Yeah,
just pop
yeah,
this off.
that's yeah.
Holy
And I
crap,
didn't know that, for
Dude.
like the longest
This
time.
is Bill's,
Incredible.
not Bill, but Dub's favorite. When I saw this, I'm like, wow, I didn't even know they did them.
That's awesome.
That's cool.
They're not
Same
that
with Jeremy.
expensive, and they
No,
don't take up a
they'll-
lot of room.
No, they
That's the
don't.
great thing about them. The real estate, they do not take up any real estate
They
whatsoever.
don't.
That's why I've
Yeah.
been leaning more into like 3 3/4 lately, like
Mhm.
shifting my turtle stuff to the
Joy
Joy
toys.
Toy.
I got
You
some
know.
third-party thermal rubs for like to replace them on old battle beasts, and they're going on these armorvores. I'm
Oh,
just
nice.
saying that
Never
right
even
now.
What do you mean? What do you got? What
For
are
the
they
thermal
called?
rubs, where you put it like you rub it in, it's either the fire, water, or wood.
Yes,
Ooh, okay. Okay.
that's cool. Is that the same guy who does the Transformers
That-
stuff?
I was
or-
just
I
gonna
don't
ask
know.
that.
I saw it online one time. I'm like, oh, I got to get that.
Go check, JG.
I've been sitting in my like fodder bin for a year and a half.
Dave
so.
said to
You go-
ask about the 8 boxes that arrived last week.
Oh boy.
Stop, Dave. So embarrassing. I'm like, what did I do? Now,
It's not that many.
stop the presses. What is this miraculously succulent of a head right there? Look at those heads. I have never seen that, Bill. What is that?
I'm not sure.
Oh, these are oldies but goodies.
Yeah, I don't know what head that is specifically.
I've never set my sights on that before.
They're
Very nice.
tiny though, because those are the little
So
Craybots. The like.
Yeah.
So the,
Oh,
those are
right.
small.
Good point. Good point. Wow. I'll have to text him later.
Dub Dub knows. Dub Dub. What
Yeah.
head is that?
What head is that, Dub Dub?
These are popping so good.
I also got, Bill, my first Delphina head, which is like, if I'm not mistaken, the outer spaceman type of head.
Okay.
It looks like a you don't have to embiggen me. It looks like a seashell
Mm-hmm.
type of character.
Oh wait, Outer Spacemen, are they Glyos too?
Yeah,
Yes,
and Four Horsemen
most of
used
them.
used to be the Outer Spacemen creators, and then the
Mhm.
license is now owned by someone else.
You don't have any in package, do you, Bill?
I have one in package.
No, none of
Oh, wow.
none of the original Four Horsemen ones. No.
Hey, Bill,
Yeah.
outside of O'Neill Designs and God Beast, what are the other good websites to go to look up or check out Glyos figures, like available Glyos figures?
So
Hold on.
there's Toy Pizza. If you like kind of like 3 3/4 stuff, like most Glyos is more like 3-inch, but the Toy Pizza stuff is like 3 3/4 type stuff. There's Spaced Out Design, Mix CTX, Spy Monkey. You have
Monkey's
Rocom,
fun.
which is what we were just looking shopping around at the Rocom. Biomasters, Manor Monster, Cappy Space. I'm just looking at all my links here. Those are most Toyfinity.
Toyfinity.
Yeah.
Okay,
Raw
so
Shark doesn't really have stuff in stock. They do
No.
like custom drops, and they sell out quickly.
I actually want to get him on too, because I love the Calgrim stuff.
You know, he lives like a half hour from me.
No, he doesn't, does he?
Yeah, I've actually never met him in person, but I know
Wow.
he's super local.
Awesome. Yeah, I just dropped a line to see what he's up to because he just had that collab with Marty. That's I'm ready. Oh my god! Yes, yes.
Dub keeps
look at
coming with the hits.
Luna.
Wow, those are freaking sick. That's Outer Spaceman, right?
Yes.
Dude, you know what's funny? I was thinking about ZoloCon and attending ZoloCon for the first time. I like one of the things that I'm hoping to see in person is like in package on card Outer Spaceman, because I definitely definitely want to get some of these, man, because I'm like, man, these are way too cool.
They're expensive though, Eric.
All
Like
good.
they're expensive, but they're worth it. These are absolutely gorgeous. Color Forms put out some of them, but mostly it was the Four Horsemen, right? In the beginning, or in Bill. I get confused with that. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, Four Horsemen did them, yeah.
So badass.
So if you go to toyfinity.store, Jonathan, and then pull up that main page, there's a really good one on that main page that people should check out, because it matches the Spectre Glow color, and it's their Manglor's figure.
Oh, dude.
There you go.
Oh man.
So that right there, that'll match those other ones.
And is he more like 3 3/4 inch? It looks like.
Yeah,
he's taller. You would like that, definitely.
All right. Well, I gotta bounce off. My family's just got home, so I will talk to you all later.
All right, Bill.
All right,
Take it
dude.
easy, brother.
Bye, guys.
Appreciate
Later,
it.
dude.
Just throws a freaking Glyos grenade into the stream, and then
exactly. Yeah,
you know,
have fun with that.
Yeah, pulls the pin, tosses it, and like, I'm gonna go hang out with my family now.
Yeah.
But that stuff's gonna stay around, which is kind of
good
like
luck with your wallets, people.
Don't even think about talking about anything else, motherfuckers.
Come on now, no, we talk mythics, but just to sum up this recap and move on. If Dub's in the house, take a look at this. Eric, anybody knows? All right, so I came across this Outer Spaceman, and it's not packaged like the others that are.
I'll be right back.
It'll say Four Horsemen on the top, and be in a blister shell. Look what I came across.
Oh, that's cool.
I'm gonna go close up.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
So, yeah, it's nice, but I'm really curious about where this comes from. Why is it so special? Why is it in a package like this? I mean, it could possibly be, say, like, a 2012 exclusive or something, or it just says on the back, Lios.com, Four Horsemen .biz, when they had a .biz account. And it's 2010, I'm sorry. So, yeah. So if anybody knows what this might be from, I would really appreciate knowing. It could possibly be, you know how they would, if you go on one of the Glio sites, they have like everything from stickers to video games and stuff like that. People told me before that you would have to, like, when they did a drop, they would make like one of those flash games on the phone, and you would have to like beat it in order to, I don't know, get like a secret code to then be able to buy a special figure. It's kind of neat. I'm wondering if that's that, or if it's just like a con exclusive. But I'll shut up. Yeah.
Boom! Enabled.
Oh,
I know that guy.
You do? Do you have any pocket Glios, Dylan?
I don't have a single Glios figure.
And I'm right. Well, if I had to pick one out for you, I think you might. You scream werewolf a little bit, just because
I want the Mighty Maniacs that looks like a gorilla shocker to everybody, right?
You want that one,
no.
the
Yeah.
gorilla?
I saw they have one that looks like the Bumble from Rudolph, but it's an exclusive to somewhere and I can't find it.
Okay.
But I
It's a
want one of the 8
Okay.
ones.
I'm gonna look through my thing, see what I can find.
Thank you.
I know what you're talking about. I think I have. I know the head that it comes with.
What are you banging on there, Curtis?
My phone. I'm yelling at Van right now, which I'm
Oh.
sure you guys can all understand.
Okay.
Mhm.
I just,
I
dude,
think
I
the
But I
just
will
gorilla
mute
head came with
myself.
this one. Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah, that with the gorilla head, that would be
With the
perfect.
gorilla, yeah, I think the gorilla head did come with this one, so it's fire.
Oh Jesus!
Yep.
Dub Dub's hit me
Whoa,
with all kinds of fire.
tuberculi. Oh my god!
So
you
how about
got
that
yours?
necro wave?
Woo! Girl boner. Don't care.
Oof.
I just said that. We've waited. We've been patient. No, we should party. Right?
Anybody have any thoughts on this? The new retailer figures that have been released?
I think it's cool for anybody who missed out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think they do a really good job of doing these repaints to make you go, man, which one do I like better? Like I don't know, like sometimes I like the first version better, sometimes I like the second version better. And you know, when you guys had Jeremy on after the last Figure Obscura reveal, you know, he talked about kind of that, you know, challenge of you're trying to put it out there in a way that if people missed out, they still feel like this is a good representation of that character. But if they got the first one, you want them to think, man, should I get a second? You know, and I think they do a good job of that, you know, making you kind of question, do I need a second version? So
I think that one of the only ones I've personally only felt about that as far as the repaint, like thinking, man, do I need that version? Was the repaint on the Headless Horseman.
I love that one.
Green
I love
version.
the
That was when
Marley.
they
I think the
decided
Marley
to
looks
do
cool
that for the first
So,
time. Reissues. Is that the Alithia torso? Just painted.
I think it's a little bit different,
red?
if I remember
It
right.
is?
Yeah.
I really like them black.
Mm-hmm.
I think I just have to sit with me a little bit on the combinations of colors, perhaps with me for a bit. You know, I didn't expect that.
Yeah, I like if you asked me, like I might have if I had a choice ahead of time, like all black or the brown with the black head, I might have gone all black. But now that I have the original version, I don't know that I need to replace it, but it does sort of remind me how loaded the sets are.
Definitely.
And another good thing is now for the people that like really wanted one body or the other, now they're coming separately. So
that's awesome. True. I didn't even think of that.
And then they're doing a green Frankenstein, real nice paint job.
Ooh,
looks really
I didn't
cool.
know that.
Right up my alley. That'll probably be
Wow,
my
I didn't see
figure
this.
of next year too.
When did they drop this?
This was a Thursday or Friday. They dropped this. I think it was Thursday because I don't think they announced one yesterday.
Correct.
But,
I think it was Thursday.
Okay.
But they did say on the post where they posted about this, stay tuned for more. So the retailer wave is not done. Presumably there'll be more next week. And I said it to I think to Eric and Ryan before that, you know, I think the Frankenstein looks incredible. I think he looks awesome. But really, I'm kind of looking forward to see if they do, you know, new characters, you know, like to see if they're going to stash anything new into this retailer wave like they did previously.
Yeah, because they knocked it out of the park with Fisher Rice.
Yep.
Yeah.
I really like the repaint that they did on the table instead of that like really
silver.
The silver, I like this more like a vintage, like a bronze wash on it. I like that. I think it looks really good.
Yep. Adam from Highly Articulated, what's up, man? Says the green Frankenstein works more for me than the original. I can see that.
It works.
I'm hoping the green matches Poxus because that Hagnon head on Poxus is going to look fantastic.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah.
I don't think that they'll ever do it, but I would love if they put out a version of these that didn't have all the extra stuff with it. that
Mhm.
that like if you just wanted that Frankenstein body, that you get the Frankenstein without all the extra stuff at a cheaper price.
Mm.
Um,
That would be cool.
yeah.
Oh, interesting call here. So
Green
What's
is
the
awesome.
the retailer price for this guy?
They haven't announced the prices yet.
Oh.
I can't remember what they are in the past. I don't know. Does anybody remember what
The
old-
original price,
like
the pre-order price
70,
on
wasn't it?
Frankenstein was 75, wasn't he?
Yeah,
it
it
was
was up
70.
there, I think.
so then this guy would probably
It's
be
gonna be around the
85,
same.
90.
Yeah. Cool.
90. Oh, because it's a little bit more.
No, probably. Well, it's a retailer version, so it'll definitely be more, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Dub Dub's got a good question here.
He has a great question.
Where did
Yeah.
he go?
Where...
Guesses on presuming if the Ghost of Christmas Past will be a part of the retailer wave. What are they going to do with her? Glow in the dark?
Oh, that's a interesting question.
I
Yeah,
think it'll
because
be
remember-
they
golden, like
Translucent.
fire
Let's go.
version.
I just remember
right?
when Jeremy was on your guys' show after they dropped it, they said that they had already designed the retailer one. And the only thing that he said at that time was that it'll go well with the retailer Marley. Like they consider those things. So
Hmm.
if you think about that, like I
Okay.
don't know if it's going to be that exact same color, but he said they will look good together. So for whatever that means.
That would make me think like a bright version because the retailer Marley is a
It's
very,
just
very bright.
Right.
blue.
Right. But great question. If they wanted to go with that like spectral sort of ghost like translucent GID, that would be hot, you know?
Yeah,
That would be
I would
something,
have a
you know?
hard time thinking that they're going to go glow in the dark after the issues that they had with the glow in
I
the
get
dark
it.
for Marley.
Yeah.
Like that would be a
Oh,
man.
I wasn't
trying to
privy to
solicit
it.
that, because it's keep in mind it's still a pre-order, right? Like
Right.
retailers are still pre-ordering, so it's not
So-
like you have a finished copy in hand.
Right.
And
So
trying
they
to
initially
solicit a
asked for
pre-order
it, Curtis,
glow in the
is
dark.
what you're
Yeah.
saying, but they didn't.
Well,
It wasn't
the
received.
Marley was supposed to be glow in the dark, but then it
Sure.
didn't. Right.
Okay.
So to try to solicit one now as a glow in the dark in the same Christmas line of the the
Yeah.
Dickens stuff,
Not going to happen.
I would have a hard
disagree.
time believing it. Yeah.
I disagree, but that's an excellent point though to make.
I think it's just asking for drama that they probably want to try
Don't
to
want it?
avoid. Yeah.
I would like to see them do it anyway.
They
I
push
would
the
too.
limits,
I would
though.
love it,
They
but I
chal-
just don't see it.
They like challenges. You never know.
Yeah, well, yeah, but this isn't. If it's a challenge that they're having to eat the risk on, that's one thing. But a challenge that you're asking your retailers to eat the risk on is a different thing. So,
Well, it has to be caught after the test shot comes back. That's where it has to be caught. You know.
Well, the
but,
good thing
but
is-
this is going on sale within the next couple weeks, and you won't know about the test shot and all that till months and months later.
Point
So,
taken. I didn't have that information.
Although I think is a telling sort of like how it played out. Honestly, I wasn't even thinking about that. Like I
Mhm.
didn't, as we were sitting here right now, I didn't even remember that the retailer Marley was supposed to be glow in the dark until you said that.
I forgot completely
because
yeah.
the bright blue sort of like took. I wasn't going to get the retailer one because I love the original Marley. I think the original
Right.
Marley's fantastic. You
Same.
know, but it wasn't until like people started getting it and telling me, like personally telling me, like, dude, you really got like. I know, like, and I thought the blue looked really cool. I thought it looked awesome. But then people were telling me, like, no, you got to see it in person.
yeah,
And
in
so I
hand,
got
it's-
one.
man.
It is, and it's cool. And I'm glad that I have both now.
I'm wondering if the Ghost of Christmas Past, I wonder instead of like the white hair, they'll do like a different color hairstyle, like a brunette or whatever to change her up.
Well, isn't that Marley, like the color scheme they went with is from some ride at Disney? Isn't that right?
Yeah.
Yes, Haunted
Haunted
Mansion.
Mansion.
Yeah. So is there a version of Christmas Past in the Haunted Mansion as well that would have a color scheme that would go with that? I don't know.
I
I've
don't
never
think-
Yeah,
been
it
to
looks
Disney.
just like
He's not
Marley.
in the Haunted Mansion. It's just inspired by.
Inspired
So I
by,
think
yeah.
they might
Right.
pick another ghost from that ride and make the colors match.
Hmm.
Gotcha. He the only thing he said when he was on here was that they would go well together, and I'm trying to figure out what that means, and if it means that the retailer version of all of these Christmas, Dickens ones is going to be inspired by that
Haunted Mansion.
ride, then what does that look like? And since I've never been to Disney and I don't know anything about that ride, I don't know what that would be.
Yeah.
So
I have to watch 4 o'clock again.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Was it Was it last
And then
that one or the one
after-
before that? Something was said underhandedly. I'm like, oh, yep, that's it.
Yeah, my guess would be that they're going to do another reveal Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and then when
Mhm.
Jeremy's show hits Wednesday, they'll have revealed all 6 figures, and they can talk about all of them on his show. Would be my
Right.
guess.
So are we thinking another mythic and another cosmic?
That's my thought. Yeah,
Me too.
Freaking cosmic.
my guess is that we're going to get another version of a Tusk in some form or fashion, and a female knight would be my
That'd be
guess.
cool. That would be really
I think
nice.
there's going to be magic effects. I like
That'd be cool.
magic. Or smoky effects or translucent effects. That's what I feel.
I don't know if this is the best representation, but
What?
as far as like haunted mansion
Oh,
characters,
No,
okay.
you're right. That's
Mhm.
exactly right. Because when you go into the elevator and the one room that they sort of trap you in, it makes it feel like a bunch of different rooms, but you're only in one room. It has those like going up the walls and
So maybe like a translucent blue kind of ghost.
That'd be cool.
and the thing is,
Gimme.
like, I'm not totally hard on glow in the darks. I do like them. I think just the use, like the interplay of the translucent with regular parts for photographers, it's still capturing that light. Like, even though it may not reflect back, it still gives that, like, vibrancy in the photographs. I
totally.
don't know.
I
when-
really
when the
like
lights hit it.
translucent stuff. I could give 2 shits about glow in the dark because
That's
I'm
what I'm
not
saying.
I'm not looking at
Yeah.
my figures in the dark, so I don't care. But the translucent I think is
Well, I
cool.
do, baby.
Give me both translucent,
Give me
glow in the
both.
dark. I love glow
I'm
in the dark.
all about it. Yeah.
But
That's
all right,
funny.
moving right along. So the pre-order went up for the cosmic head packs and then the combo packs.
get on
I
that.
will tell you that I think it's a really cool idea. Obviously, the idea being to, sort of like remind people or let people know or, get it out there that, yes, we've come out with a bunch of like really unique characters already, but it's still a Legion's line. So there's still possibilities as far as popping and swapping and customizing and letting your creativity show through the figures. So that's how they came up with these other head packs. I will say, that one of the attractions to me was to get like another piece designed, that Eric Miller had something to do with as far as the painting goes. So the one I grabbed a combo of the orange dragon head and tail,
Which
and then
is sold
another
out
Kragnar.
with the figure.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It really feels like a totally new like Scourge, like you get that whole experience with the tail and all. Right?
Yeah, so I thought that one was
Yeah.
pretty badass. That's probably the only one that I'm gonna get. I think the rest look cool, but anybody else
Right,
get any of these?
That is the only one that's sold out so far too, as far as the combo.
There
They
you
You
go.
can
still have
still
the
get it in
girls?
the
Sold out.
all in, but
Mhm.
but individually, yeah, that one's sold out.
Or you can still get just the head and tail, right?
Correct. Yeah. Yeah. I'm definitely getting the female heads, just because, shoot, I can pop those onto so many. The first thing that came to my mind was the Delphina, the female, like creating more female Templars.
Mhm.
But I mean, you can use that in Mythic, Cosmic, whatever. And then, at some point I'll have to get the orange one with the tail, because just making another dragon to go with the group is awesome. Plus, I love those tails. Like, I have so many problems with my Kragnar just falling down because he's so top heavy with the extra arms, and being able to add a tail to it will definitely help balance him.
Yeah, good support. Yeah, for
Yeah.
You
sure.
do a lot of good stuff with those tails.
Yeah, he is a top heavy figure. You have to lean him on something, or else
Yeah,
he'll
you
definitely
do.
topple over.
Mhm.
Yeah. And I hate putting the weight on the tail itself, because sometimes if the legs aren't, if I can't achieve that pose, I'll just make it rest on the tail.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Benny says he got an all-in plus some.
What? Benny's off the
But
hook. for
you
shit.
picked up a Kragnar at Zaps first. Well, I love Zaps, good for Zaps, but you probably would have gotten it cheaper in the combo here.
Maybe he got it after it sold out. It sold out pretty quick.
Yeah,
So
but you have one. That's the important.
yeah.
Cool. So, all right. Also, big news was Necronominus started hitting in the last 7 days or so.
Beautiful.
People started getting them in hand. Not me, not Eric LeBron.
Not Eric
other
LeBron?
people Other people
Ooh.
might have gotten them in hand.
Curtis, did you get yours?
I did.
Oh, he's usually the
So-
last.
The last few
The last
last
guy.
few ways I've been at the end,
Uh-oh.
but yeah, this time I got it early.
So here's my pain, and look,
Did
sort of
you
set the
get
stage
all
as to
in?
where I'm coming from with it. Is
Uh-huh.
that Necronominus was, this is in the line of where I just felt like the Horsemen couldn't get any better than they did with their last wave, and then they got a little bit better. When you're talking about Arethyr, Alithia,
Mhm.
Poxus, I adored Poxus, and then Necronominus just blew me away. I was
Right.
like, those three waves, or four of the best waves of any action figure line I've ever seen. But you know, sometimes that G-Con wave comes on the heel of Legion's Con and the holidays and everything. So a couple of times I found myself picking and choosing just because, you know, you feel bad about spending, you know, more
Yeah.
money, especially Necronominus is a pretty big wave. Right.
That was like 600, right? Wasn't it? The all-in price?
I'm sure it was. I don't know because I didn't get an all-in.
Yeah, neither did we. We were
But I did get, so I did put an order in, so I'm happy about that because I have the Necronominus 2-pack coming,
right on.
another Necronominus just to have Necronominus,
Yep.
Bella Lulith, and the Undead
Nice.
Builder pack because I thought that looked amazing. But the rest I'm gonna have to fill in from the retailers because I didn't get it all in. And now a couple of years later, I'm feeling the pain because I'm watching
Same.
everybody with the all-ins getting
Same.
theirs, and I'm not gonna get mine for a little bit. So.
So true.
So, Curtis and Ryan, how's it feel to be Necronominus owners?
I've got mine
Dylan,
too.
yeah, Dylan got
Oh, and
his.
Dylan
Dylan's
too.
done?
Sorry, dude. Yeah.
It's
I know I haven't been talking a lot the whole time. That Glyos really took me out of it.
Well, yeah, Dylan hates
Sorry.
Glyos and anybody who likes Glyos. So
I'm sorry.
I don't
Sorry,
look at
Dylan.
Elijah. Oh,
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
could
it's gonna
talk
be a
about
long wait for those figures, man.
we could talk about like a Christian Glyos, like a Jesus Glyos, and really just have Dylan just completely leave.
I remember that.
Awesome.
Okay.
The
Dylan.
pre-order for Necronominus was $560.
Yeah.
FYI.
Yeah, that guy looks just like Joe. Telling you.
yeah.
Maxilius. Oh God.
Oh, he's beautiful.
good.
Look at that.
I cut
Yeah,
myself
oh.
opening
So for
Maxilius.
people, so all of my experiencing of these figures so far has been through like people's pictures and videos. As you might imagine, Dork Lair Bill has now 3 really great reviews up. His Sir Gideon review is next level. He did a Terpiculi review,
That's
next
so
level. You got to check that
sweet.
out. And then just today he
His
put up,
fingers.
like you mentioned earlier, the Ukjak review,
Okay.
which is kind of incredible. Toy Bro also did a really great review. I'm sure he's going to do the whole wave too. He did Necronominus. That's an incredible review. I was watching that earlier today. But wait,
Trevor is correcting you
There's
on
more.
the pronunciation of
Bella Lulith. That's what I said. I
It's
said Bella. I said
Baloo-
Bella
Or is
Lulith.
it
Belualith.
Baloo?
Belualith.
We don't speak Long Island here. Okay, Bella Lulith. Oh,
So this whole time I've been saying it wrong.
trying
Yeah.
to do a bit here, Trevor.
Baluith, but it's Bella Lua. You got to put that Lua in, right? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Oh.
So check out Bill's reviews at the Dork Lair. Check out
Okay.
Toy Bros reviews. But wait, there's more
Mm.
because Curtis has entered the chat.
Mm.
Now doing toy reviews, not just every live stream. Curtis Ackerman
Oh,
debuted a
boy.
new thing on his channel,
He did.
and he's up to about 245,000 subscribers. Curtis is now doing toy
It
reviews,
might be a slight exaggeration.
not just any toy reviews. So Curtis is here because he can tell you better than I can. Not just any reviews. Curtis has come up with his own format. So this is, if you haven't seen it yet, you got to check it out. Curtis calls it the exploded figure reviews. You know how Bill's reviews were always amazing, but when he started adding in like popping and swapping at the end, that was always like a really cool thing people really loved. Sort of what Curtis has done now, he's taken the part that you don't see, like the actual breaking apart of the figure and putting it back together, and that's like the review now. And he starts the review with the whole figure blown apart
That's
which gives him a
awesome.
chance to give you
So
a
cool.
really incredible look at each
Yeah.
piece. And again, it's not my video; they're Curtis's videos. I just wanted to have this come up, and Curtis, for you to tell us about your thought process here, because I think this was an incredibly cool concept and a way to talk about a figure, especially Legion's figures, in a way and in such detail that I don't think anybody else really has done. So can you just kind of, I know we were talking a little bit before the stream about your thinking on this, but just take us through your thought process here about doing like a review in a totally different kind of way.
Yeah, I mean, so my whole purpose of my channel is really having a one-stop shop for customizing, and I wanted to definitely look at these figures and do a review process, but I wanted to say, how is a way that I can do this that makes it specific to customizers, that gives them a little something that they're not getting from somebody else, because you do great reviews, Hedgehog, Toy Bro, Dork Lair. I mean, Billy Beige does kind of his unique ones that are a little bit more funny and stuff, but everybody brings something a little bit different to these reviews. And I was like, what do I want that to be for my thing? And I just thought this was just a unique way to look at it that we don't normally see. So yeah, I just start with it exploded, talk about each individual part. And I, think from a customizing perspective, it allows you to see like all the different pieces separately, which is something I know, Eric and I were talking about beforehand. A lot of folks still to this day, even getting these figures that have all these extra parts and stuff, are afraid to break these things apart. And like, that's like the modularity is something this line is built on. And it's just really cool. And I think also just looking at that exploded view helps you understand the amount of value that you're getting for these figures. So that was kind of the idea with this. And I will say, as much as the Terpiculi one has been doing really well as far as views and comments and stuff, and I posted an Elijah one yesterday. I think the one that I'm going to drop either tomorrow or Monday with the Undead Builder Pack is going to be the best one. And the reason I say that is that through the first couple, I've gotten some really great feedback from Jonathan, from Dork Lair, from Trevor, from Stephen Bisciotti, like where I'm like, okay, I'm taking that feedback and trying to make this even better. So like on the Undead Builder Pack one, there's going to be some parts where I'm looking at individual pieces that I zoom in a little bit more. When I take a look at the figure together, I'll change the camera angle of it. And then at the very end, I'm actually going to do a part where I put the figure back together in like a sped up, like, part of it. So I think these reviews are going to get even better based on feedback that I've gotten from other people. And I can't thank them enough, because these folks have been doing this for a while, and, I love learning off the lessons that they've had. So.
Yeah. I love the Terpiculi review is awesome. It's just such a great look at the figure. And I haven't seen the Elijah one yet, but I can't wait to, because I know that you really were pumped up about Elijah as a figure. And then with this type of format, I'm thinking about like the Undead Builder Pack, the things you could do with it. That's really cool, because it's almost like that pack is almost sort of like made to order for this kind of review that no one had really done before.
Yeah, I think any kind of figure that's going to have a lot of extra stuff with it, this will work out even better. So as much as I do love Elijah, I don't know that review is going to be as intriguing as, say, like the Terpiculi or the Undead Builder Pack, or something that has all these extra things with it. But yeah, I'm enjoying it so far, and it seems like the response has been really, really great. So I appreciate it.
And Eric, I know that you really loved this review too. So what did you think about it when you first saw Curtis's
I think
format?
I just think it's next level, man. It's just one of those things that, like I said, there's 1,000 YouTube, figure reviewers out there, and they all do great jobs, and they all have their own niche as far as like how they do the reviews. Either
not all of them, they're not all great. They're not all great.
Well, some of them are great. But just like I said, starting the review out with the figure completely disassembled and all of its parts really gives, like I said, that perspective that a lot of people don't have. Like we talked before, all of us know what these figures do, but there's so many people that are just barely getting into the line and have never held these figures in hand and don't really know the capability of these figures, especially the modularity part. it's really cool to have someone show you firsthand, like, really what these figures are capable of, that you're not going to break it. I mean, this is what these figures do. They come apart, and you could like change pieces and swap body parts and arms and torsos and the whole nine. And this is a great way to encompass that, so that you could really get a handle on like what you're dealing with as far as how these figures actually work. And I mean, like I said, I just think it's just a fantastic idea, something completely out of the box as far as a toy review goes, the way you're more used to seeing toy reviews. And I mean, big ups to Curtis, man, for, like I said, taking this next step in something that's different from what everybody else is doing. It's really, really cool, man. Really cool.
Good stuff.
Thanks, man. And this one was I think unique too, because that Terpiculi is just such a weird creature with the extra limbs, and you got some long arm or long limbs, some short limbs, and all this and that. That then it's like, okay, well, what if you start putting things where they're not intended to go? So you put the wing into a pelvis, and you start, so all of a sudden it becomes like this erector set of, just seeing what will fit into what and what you can do. It's
like
it's kind of
Glyos.
crazy.
Yeah.
Actually, I forgot. I just saw one thing. I just realized there's some kind of typo in your name, Curtis. I guess StreamYard must have messed it up. So I'm going to take you out real quick. You think you can fix that? And I'll just bring you right back in once we get that solved. Is that okay?
Sure, I didn't.
Yeah. So hopefully we get that resolved quickly. But Bill, how about your thoughts? I know you were a fan of this review too. How about somebody that's worked on doing toy reviews for a long time? What were your thoughts here?
Oh, I think it's awesome. I like the idea of the thumbnail being the blown out figure, right? Like the exploded view of the figure, and then you dive into this experience of like watching someone do that. There was a time when I was doing these like pop and swap specific videos where I would do like X, it would be like figure plus figure equals question mark in my thumbnail. And then I would like lay out all the stuff, and it was like, it was a lot of work. So like that's why I don't really do it that much. And I just incorporate it into the videos. And so what Curtis is doing here is like, it's like a decent amount of energy and effort to set something up like this. And then just to on the fly be popping and swapping and thinking it through, rather than like like with my videos, I spend time pre-doing it, and then it's like, here's the final product, but like getting the thought process there of like ideas of what to do with it is, I think, very valuable, especially for like people who are just looking for inspiration to customize.
Foot pelvis. I mean, Curtis. Sorry, I messed up your name there. That's what I was looking for.
I forgot. Yeah. Foot pelvis. Yeah.
So here's a real question. Have you put the Terpiculi back together again?
So, okay. People are I'm probably gonna get some hate mail on this.
Here you go.
I was talking to Eric beforehand, and it's like, I'm actually at a point in my collecting with Legions that, I've got to cherry pick. And for me, cherry picking may not be which ones I'm going to buy, but it's which ones are going to go in the display case.
Yeah.
And this one is not going in the display case for me. So I opened it up, I played with it, I had some fun, did the review, and then it went back in the package, and it's going to go in my wardrobe where it sits there until I figure out what kind of custom thing I want to make with it. It's now custom parts. So, and I hate to say that because I know this is a great figure. It's just, it doesn't make it to my display.
I want to acknowledge this torso as a future custom all-star. Like, this is such a great piece to have. I love the Skeleton Legion Builder 2 and the different skeletons that are on that completely bare body. But in terms of like customizing and popping and swapping and stuff, like, this torso is going to do a ton of work. This is going to get a lot of action, I think.
Yeah, I mean, we've had that bear skeleton torso from Wolf King Customs for a while, the one that was designed by Walter DeMarco, and it's a great piece. But, a 3D printed part compared to an injected molded part is just, night and day. The amount of flexibility and tolerance that you have in the plastic, and just being able to get a really good fit. To your point, like this torso is going to be awesome.
This is the reason why I ordered so many of the 2-packs. The like Necronominus and Conibus 2-pack. I was like, I could order a bunch more Turpiculi, or I could order a bunch of those 2-packs, sell all the horses, and I have all of these Necronomises that I can use that will be like pennies on the dollar essentially when it's all said and done. And so that, like, I'm going to have a bunch of those torsos and that stuff. And I'm going to have a bunch of those heads to find the third eye on as well.
Yes. I think there's like 3 variants, right? From what I was seeing.
At least 3, yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, what
Funny
are
you
you
should
talking
mention
about
that.
with the third eye? Oh,
This.
What?
And that's just one of 3 that we've seen so far.
What are the
Wait a
other
minute.
12? I've only
Yeah.
seen that one.
Well,
So
I appreciate you, friends, because I haven't been on.
Jared,
I'm
in the
disconnected.
comments of this one,
No way.
Jared posted his, which had teeth. And like it was like the teeth. Like,
So
And then
there's
there's
like
another one
honestly,
with
this
like
is
Easter
a little
eggs.
disturbing to me. This is all very disturbing.
Is-
this
the
was
and
bill
then-
is disturbed.
And then there was
I see.
there was a third one that he shared as well. I haven't opened mine, so I don't know what mine is yet. I don't want to do it till I do my
This
review.
is
So
this is manufactured.
Well, this is
Yeah.
brilliant because now anybody that just bought one,
Oh,
if you're
They're
a Jogan
playing with
Halls
us,
out
yeah.
there that is a completist, like now you've got to keep
Jogan.
buying
Playing with
Necronominuses
us.
until you have all of them. You know?
that's so rad. Oh my god.
I'm opening mine right now.
You
Oh,
got
here
it.
So,
we go.
Let's
my
see
question
it.
is,
What does yours have, Ryan?
Oh, we get it live.
I have
Instead of like rip it or ship it. Let's do it.
you got to heat it up and like unglue it.
Yeah,
Mm.
rip this glued piece of your brand new figure off the head
Okay.
I'll see you
Hold on.
immediately. Take a peek.
for the people.
For the people. Rip it. Let's go.
That's crazy.
I'm dying to open mine. Like it's the
We'll do it
self
live.
restraint
Oh my
I'm
God.
exercising right now not to do it.
Dude, my mind is
But I can't
blown.
because I don't I want to make sure it's intact for my
Mhm.
review, which
Yes.
is going to be a little. Jared and I are taking half the way. We're like trying to make sure we cover the whole wave before either of us
Hi,
repeats
Eric.
each other.
Uh-huh.
So like it's going to be a little while. He already did Necronominus, so it's going to be a little while until I'm caught up with everything and like everything's been done. I got to wait on that. So
God, I hate Facebook.
I don't
search
know
so
You
much.
could see it.
And big enough.
and Biggin,
Yep. I'm on the way. I'm on the way.
if this is a new one, what if this
It
is a
looks
fourth?
like a little
Dude,
tiny.
Oh,
this
that's the
is
skull.
wild.
Well, it's a little skull looking out. That's
Okay.
cool.
Okay.
No.
So what are we
Fred.
seeing? The eyes there?
Yeah. So, yeah.
It's like a little.
the
It's like a little
eyes, and you
skull
can
peeking out.
find this, one more
Oh
thing.
my
Don't
god.
snap.
Our nerd radar is
I
like
think that's the one Jared had.
pinging.
That's the
That's
skull
crazy.
version.
Yeah. That's
There's
cool.
the eye, the skull. What's the third one?
There's a teeth. One's like a mouth.
Okay.
One's the
Yeah,
like
okay.
the skull, and then you have the eye.
Well, now I need them all.
Yeah.
Pokemon?
Here we go.
They're fucking
As
with
if
us
it
now.
couldn't get any more HR Giger.
Gotta catch 'em
They put
all.
Oh, here we go. I gotcha.
I say Geiger. Am I saying
That's
it wrong?
crazy,
Sir?
dude.
I found the shit.
Giger,
I will not be
Geiger, I don't
removing the
know.
headpiece on mine. Mine will have
Schrodinger's
surges.
Necronominus.
Ugh, I swear to God, this is creeping me out. Like, what
Bill?
if this is not?
Bill.
What if this was not planned?
No.
What
it's
if-
Oh
definitely-
my
What if-
god, I like
what
this.
if this
Let's
is
go with it. This
evidence
is
that
like weird serpents
Necronominus
in
is
the
real?
rainbow shit.
What if
Yes.
Necronominus is
That's
real?
what I'm talking
Evidence.
about.
You don't think it's real?
Listen. I mean, when I was seeing these for the first time, and I forget which figure it was. I think it was the horse or something. And I actually saw the plastine type of detail on the mummified body. Like they left that intact. I'm like, who thinks? Like, not everybody thinks of these kinds of details. It's rare. Meaning, like, half of the flesh is still on. Some of it, but it's basically like torn off. It
Yeah.
sort of mummifies the body. And like,
I
when-
love Eric's
like, just
comment there. It's
so many. I'm just like, what?
It's almost like the golden ticket thing,
Yup,
right?
100%.
Like you're, yeah.
Golden ticket.
I got a
Which
golden
one's rare?
ticket. Yeah.
Oh,
I haven't
right.
seen anyone talk about
Who
this,
will find a forest?
but Necronominus is packed with his feet separate.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
Jared
Toy Bro
mentioned
maybe.
that in his
Yeah.
review.
What?
Toy Bro
Yeah.
mentioned that in his
Uh-huh.
review. Here's the true rare one. You know what the true rare one is going to be?
What is it?
The one that hasn't been unglued,
Right.
because
Well, I will
everybody's going to
say-
want to see it.
It's not, at least mine is not glued there. It lifts up It's
Oh, it
glued
just
right
lifts up.
above it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
So
it's
confirmed there is a
has to be
glued one?
soft, but
Huh.
yeah.
Okay. So you just heat it up and it lifts up. Okay.
Yeah, I'm actually trying to see where it is glued. I think right like here it's glued into the skull.
Oh, so you don't even have to unglue it. You just lift it up and see
No,
it.
yeah, you just heat it up a little bit if you're not,
Okay.
you know.
I think it's great that they just
I'm
kept this
so
a
sad I
secret,
didn't get
and
it
that
all
it's
in.
it's
Yeah,
not only they keep it a
seriously.
secret, but it wasn't one where like the first time that somebody showed it, the secret's out. Now we don't know how many there is. There could be 20.
And they still haven't said
variants,
anything.
You know?
Dude, I think that's why people have to put them out,
Yeah.
you know?
Four
Just to
Horsemen
kind
just
of
in,
like keep track of it.
There may be
Thank
one
you.
out there that's a
Okay.
one-off that is
What if-
completely different from all the rest.
What if? All right. So
It is bananas.
we don't know if there's a
Sorry,
fourth
Joe.
one. Can
Poor
we
Joe.
tap into our psycho minds and predict what a
Yes.
fourth one would be? So we have an
That's a good
eyeball, we have a mouth, like teeth, and then we
Okay.
have the top of a skull. What else do
Cthulhu
you
head.
think?
Cthulhu, little
Cthulhu
mini
head?
Cthulhu
Okay.
head. Yes,
All right. Like tentacles in there? Like just
tentacles reaching out. Yeah,
okay. What
I
else?
don't know.
If I had to take a guess, I haven't formulated it yet. I'm going
A
to say
brain?
it's something in the mouth because we have two that are
Inside
in
the mouth?
forehead.
Like a
yeah, we
tongue?
have two in the forehead and one in the mouth, and they would place things in
How about like a
Mouths of
toe?
like a
I was
break.
thinking a finger. Yeah.
a
Finger,
toe. What do you
toe.
mean? Like
Guys,
coming
I
out the
think.
third eye,
A nipple?
third nipple. What about the three
That's
nips?
it. I'm out.
Toes.
Yeah, hand just coming out of the forehead.
I should have figured.
Oh no, I got.
saying that,
I'll
Bill.
tell you what I think it real would be, and this
What?
is real creepy.
What?
Well, I guess it wouldn't be this because it wouldn't be a skull, but an ear. An ear would be freaking nasty.
An ear.
An
Yeah,
ear.
that'd be
Oh
nasty.
yeah, that's sort of like David Lynch style. Like just have the ear
It-
right in the hole.
Eric's got
Yeah.
an interesting theory there. I'm not sure if that's what it is, but that's interesting.
Yeah, yeah, I've heard
So
that.
Morgulith
Somebody
is
said
the
that. Yeah.
eye. Yes. Roman is the mouth, and Malleus is the ear. Is it connected?
So it's an ear.
This is how
ear?
they get birth. This is
I
how
thought it
he
was the mouth.
creates them. He births them through his forehead.
Mm, yeah.
That's-
Yeah.
oh, here we go. This is the
how
answer.
how about Four Horsemen incorporating the very first Easter eggs into action figures? How about that? I mean,
Crazy.
Is that what this is? Essentially. Hell
Easter
yeah.
eggs in action figures.
Yeah, I was
Mhm.
gonna say there was a Motu Classics that was Four Horsemen also.
Boom boom.
Was it
Crazy.
Hero had the staff with the different colored gems in the top?
Mm.
Mm.
Nothing like this. I didn't know they were gonna
Now,
go.
that would be kind of
buck
cool
wild like
in the
this.
middle if it was just like a gemstone. That'd be a cool variant.
Yes.
That would
There
be
it is.
cool.
That would be
Joke.
not. That's not creepy enough.
A mu-
Just put Dubon's
Yeah.
mustache on it.
yeah. I want
Ear,
one
I
with.
think,
I
is
want one. I
fascinating.
want mine to have Corn Boy peeking out.
Oh my god.
Just like an actual tiny color picture.
Yeah.
That's pretty amazing.
Wow.
That's awesome,
These
man.
soft goods are crazy.
Dude, the teeth and the skull are so.
I love the skull one. The skull one's.
I
cool
thought the
when I-
eyeball was creepy until I saw these two, and then I was like, "No, the eyeball's not even that creepy anymore."
The
Yeah.
eyeball looks totally like doesn't look like it's the same thing at all.
Dude,
like
I
it's
need
a
that
completely
eyeball.
different thing.
That's
Which
the
is
one
why I
want.
wonder if it's like if it's something. So Eric's saying the eye, the mouth, and the ear.
It's all
Like
the
so that would suggest that
senses.
there's an ear, and we don't see an ear
Yeah,
yet, right?
we
So
don't see an
Mhm.
ear.
Maybe that's
don't
in the 2-pack with the horse.
And the
Crazy.
mustache.
What if
And the
there's
mustache.
different variant colored eyeballs, like a red, a yellow eyeball? You know what I mean? What if they did variants
Right.
I
on
think
that
that
as
would
well?
be too.
So
That would
now
be
you gotta-
cool. Too
gotta
and there's
obvious.
one with a gold tooth.
Yeah.
Yes.
Got to open up all those 2-packs now and find out.
Jesus.
I
Oh
I'm,
my
I
God.
have
So this
4
is just in the
2-packs coming
2-pack?
in,
Okay.
and I have another all-in coming, and so I have a total of 6
This is-
that I'll be able
This
to
is
check.
going to be like that thing with when the Savage Crucible came out, and Bill was trying to get all the cards, and he was like
Yeah.
doing this whole like breakdown.
Oh, Bill, you
He's going to
nerd.
have this
Did
whole
that?
episode that's all about
Oh.
what's underneath Necronominus.
I gotta
I
say,
I
with
can
those
respect that.
cards,
Yeah.
the foil, like it's so easy to collect the non-foils, and the foils are so rare that it's almost point. It's like
It's
you
almost
can't do it.
impossible?
It's like yeah, You have
You got
to
the eye.
have a ton of friends in the
Third eye.
community that are
I'm
just
just,
willing to
I'm just
send you
waiting
their
for the
foils.
video where Bill has like 20 Necronominus heads that he just like bought in
And
heads.
I'm on like my
eBay.
10th one, and I'm like,
I'm ready to
God
buy
damn
him
it!
off you, Bill.
He's got like
eye again.
whiteboards behind him,
Yeah.
like
Oh,
with a
yeah,
marker.
the
And then I got the fourth green eyeball. It's a little bit smaller.
Looking for the foil eye. Yeah.
Yes.
It's like cracking
Oh my
packs.
God.
Yeah.
Brett didn't tell me anything about this. Just wait till he hears this. He's going to try and buy a couple.
Give me a
I'm ready
glow in
to
the
buy
dark
someone's
eye.
all in if they don't want it anymore.
If that eye's not glow in the dark, what are we even doing?
You lift up the headdress and it's a glow in the dark Marley head.
What if
There it is. You fucking got it. You wanted
maybe
it.
there's a story behind this hole?
That would be amazing.
I think
One has a
you know,
dragon in it.
he's so evil. They had to give him like a lobotomy, right? But because in skulls they would find those holes in the head. So maybe there's like, and they would do that to cast out evil because they didn't have psychotherapy back then.
Mm.
Or a demon.
Cool
Underworld.
stuff.
Crazy, man.
Yeah,
But they're putting
Exactly.
stuff in that hole.
That's
So there's
what
something
that's what
to
she
that.
said.
That
No
Nope.
joke.
nope.
No what? Right? I'm just free thinking. Okay.
The cool thing is like when I was first like pulling stuff to make the slideshow, when I first grabbed this, it was very early on in the life of this post, I think.
Uh-huh.
And I was putting in there to be like, is this real? Like,
Yeah, who
I was
discovered
like-
this? Right?
It was the first guy I saw to post it was
Uh-huh.
Maverick Rotech, who I'm not familiar
Yeah.
with.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
then it
Okay.
was Jared commented right away and was like, said
He
something like,
knew.
wait, is this real? Is this a custom? Like,
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
and
because
like,
this is different, right?
it kind of went from there.
Oh wow. Dude, that's bananas. This is a first and definitely a good one.
So
This is amazing.
So that stuff can't come. Those things can't come out, right?
No,
What?
it looks like
No,
it's-
it's probably part of the sculpture.
Part of the sculpt.
Yeah.
There's probably 3 different sculpted heads, and
But
then
the eye looks so
Unless
different.
it's like an
though.
insert that yeah, maybe, I don't know.
The other ones look clearly like they're here. Let me, so I can move back and forth. Like these clearly look like part of the sculpt, right?
Yeah, the skull is
Mhm.
definitely sculpted.
That
in.
looks. It might still be part of the sculpt, but doesn't that look different than these?
I think it's just because it's painted.
Yeah.
I thought the
Yeah.
skull one doesn't look like part of the sculpt. It looks like it's something on the inside to me, but
It looks like it, but looking up close, where the forehead of that skull meets the crack, it's like one part.
it looks like in Men in Black where that one alien opens up and there's another alien inside controlling
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
hold on a second here. Are these sculptures different too in the face? Like
Yes,
what's going
they
on with
are.
the eye on the right?
I noticed that right away. The
Mhm.
orbital
On
sockets
the
are
one on the
different.
right, like
Yeah,
that's different,
it-
right?
Yep. The one to the
Mm.
left has more.
No,
One on the
I-
right has the
orbits.
it's like the headdress going over it.
Oh, it's
Yeah,
okay.
it looks like something's bent out of place on that one. It's
Okay.
this piece. It's like the guard on the side of it when he bent that part off. It's just in the way.
Because now I'm like scrutinizing, like if that piece of if these are 3 separate tools,
Well,
like
yeah,
like
Dub
molds.
Oh, you
says
think
look at the
there's
chin.
another
The
part? That's
chin
2
on the
different
right
sculpts
one
right
does
there
look
that you're looking
skinnier.
at. Sorry.
The chin looks
Yeah, it's-
skinnier on the right.
the left.
Yeah,
is,
so there-
the left is a close up though.
I think that's just an angle.
So it, I mean, when I guess the idea would be if you can get all 3 in hand and look at them side by side, and then like get a sense of like these are essentially 3 different head sculpts if you think about it. Even if the face is exactly the same, like they are 3 different head sculpts.
Check the
So-
grassy knoll.
On the underside of the chin, mine
Yes.
has a number 3.
Oh,
Oh
yeah,
snap!
oh boy,
What happened?
oh
There we
boy.
go.
Cracking the mystery. Sherlock Dillon,
Uh,
not just a supermodel.
And I don't know if
Boom. Enabled.
Did you see under his chin there? He lifted his chin up during that video.
What number was under there?
I don't know. There was a beard.
Yeah.
That's a good catch there, Dylan.
That's really
That
good.
is a
Yeah.
good catch.
Kevin
What
Kevin
is
McCoy,
yours?
what's the number under yours? He has
Yeah,
the eyeball.
what does yours
so-
say under the
Number
chin there,
2.
Ryan? Oh, it says number 2, and what's yours?
Okay.
Yeah.
So
He got
we're
the
still
eye.
He got
There's
the
still
eye.
no evidence of a fourth one
Yep.
yet.
Ryan, you got the eye?
Yeah, I just
Gotta be 4 though, right?
There's
It would
yeah.
make sense, but I feel
It
like an ear would just. I mean, they all look out of place, but I feel like an ear would just.
Four
be so strange.
senses, four
4
horsemen,
horsemen.
4 different sculpts. And if we're in agreement that this forehead here is totally 2 different sculpts, not for the obvious reasons though, right?
Eric
Little
Miller.
sandwiches.
Eric Miller has the skull face, and he says is number 3. And what
Yeah,
do you
that's
have,
what I
Dylan?
had.
Yeah, he has.
Yeah,
the
so
skull
that
face.
matches.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
that
the skull
matches.
face- okay, so the skull face
Oh,
is
shit.
3.
Dave's like the 4th one's in the
eye
2
is
pack.
2.
Shit, I'm
So
texting
then the
Brett
teeth
right now.
is the teeth 1. Can we
People
get
are
a
gonna open
confirmation? Anybody
Open
got-
those 2 packs.
Oh,
fuck yeah.
Oh my god, those 2 packs are gonna
This
be $1
is
million.
Yeah, exactly.
Could you
Exactly.
imagine?
That's gonna
$1
be the
million
that's gonna be the
in
chase figure
nerd
right there.
bucks.
Unopened
chase.
2 packs are gonna be.
Yeah.
Yes, yes.
I should have got more
God.
than one.
Yeah.
Holy guacamole!
Holy guacamole, he's right.
Crazy.
What a cool
So-
thing, though.
Totally cool.
Yeah.
Who's that? Is the jaw? Dub said the jawline is different.
It looks different here. Like if you
I
look
think
at these
it's just
two,
the
it
angle of
definitely
the
looks
picture.
different.
I
It might
don't
be
think
the
so.
angle. The zoom in.
I think that jawline on the right, it actually curves inward, and I think
Yeah.
it looks different.
Yeah, to me it looks different.
But it may
So-
curve outward up top. Like if you were to look
Yeah.
head on, like one's head on and one's to the side. So I think if you change the angle, you might see a little
Yeah,
jut out there.
I-
but
Yes.
Think, just looking at it in hand, the way
I
that
have
the
4
one-
2-packs coming. I'm opening all 4.
So yeah, you.
Oh shit!
It's just how you position it in the camera to look at it. Like
I,
if it's like this, it looks one way, but if you have it slightly turned, the jaw looks
I think
wider.
Dylan's wrong just because he said it. So
Thank you, Curtis.
Yeah, I bought the 4 packs to part out, so I am opening all of them.
beauty.
Dude,
Check those numbers, folks. Check your number.
check your numbers. I never check my numbers.
Yep.
What if it's the 4 horsemen skull in there or something like that?
That would be
Mm.
bad.
Or
be
it's
cool,
like
right?
when you take the mask off of Arethyr and it's got that creepy ass face. What
Yeah.
if that face is in there?
Yeah.
All painted up.
Staring back
Yeah.
at you.
What if it's the
That'd
old
be
man from
wild.
Scooby Doo?
What if it's just nothing?
Nothing.
It's just another. This is like another layer of skull, and then you start peeling the skull away, and then you just like reveal this other skull underneath.
And it's a Cadbury egg.
The next level,
It's cream.
fourth-dimensional shit.
It's a timekeeper.
There's a yolk inside.
Oh my god.
It's a little tiny being, and he's like, "Finally, I'm free."
There's a little steering wheel and pedals.
Uh-oh.
Mm.
Is there actually 6 though? No, I think
Wow.
if there's
What,
any
what
more-
other body parts are the other 3 then?
I don't know.
Right?
By the way, I opened my next one is Belluolith,
Uh-huh.
and I
Where's
opened that
Trevor? Where's
today.
Trevor? Where's Trevor?
Is that did I pronounce it wrong?
Probably.
You pronounced
you
it right. They're
pronounced
making
it
fun
right.
of you.
Um,
I don't know.
sounds-
There's I've heard like 5 different pronunciations.
I've
so-
heard Belluolith.
Belluolith.
I pronounce it Belluolith. I don't know if that's right or wrong.
And then
but,
Jonathan pronounced it Bella
Bella
Lulith. He throws an extra A in there. Bella
Bella?
Lulith. Yeah.
Bella Lulith.
Yeah,
You
there's
have
no
to
A.
pronounce
There's no
that
A.
Lewis somehow.
that set is sick.
Oh,
That is an
good.
awesome set. It's really good.
So beautiful. I can't wait to get her.
I just like, is this going to be one of those waves where it's like at the end of the year?
To her.
It won't be a problem for you, Bill, because you separate them out them anyway. But like a top 10 figures of the year, and the top 4 are all from Necronominus or something like that. That's
I'll
fun.
say I'm 5 deep because I've also opened Maxilius. But after the 5 I've opened, it's still Gideon as number 1 by kind of a lot.
For
Like
sure.
Gideon is phenomenal.
Mm-hmm.
That's so,
I
and that's saying something for like a figure that's a version 2 of a figure that's already existed, and it's like going up against something like a Terpreculize never existed before. I think
Yeah.
that speaks to what you think about.
And me as a pop and swapper to be like, this is not a figure that I mean, I could, there are things I could do, but like, it's not on near the top of my like to-do list with Gideon. It just feels like this new level. Like the levels have just like ratcheted up, and it's just like this new kind of high
Oh,
for legions.
Oh, I just opened my Necronominus and it's got a Glyos figure inside.
Oh, nice.
Crazy. I think this one was meant for Dylan. Sorry.
No, Dylan.
It's got to be a
No,
Battle
Dylan.
Tribes.
Mine has a Taylor Swift inside.
An actual Taylor Swift.
Holy
Trevor
crap,
says, first of
mine's
all,
a
it's called a
Lombardi
pork
trophy.
roll. It's called pork roll, not Taylor ham. Taylor ham's the brand name, Trevor.
Mine's got Scrapple in it.
Pork roll, egg and cheese.
Scrapple.
Is that pork roll, egg and cheese? Is that what
Yes,
you're talking about?
Yep.
That's a Ween song.
Yeah, that's
Funny.
a war in New Jersey. Is do you call it Taylor ham or do you call it pork roll? And the answer is pork roll.
Actually, it would be cool if they put little Titan skeleton heads, all different kinds, in there.
Actually, your pork roll might have little skeletons in it too. You don't know.
Yeah.
Or Scrapple definitely does.
Scrapple is the lips, the tits, the eyeballs, and everything, right?
Whatever
Scrapple,
is
or
left,
is
I
that
think, on the
spam?
table.
Okay.
Yeah, and
I
like
get 'em
some like
confused.
cornmeal or something. There you
Nasty.
go, Scrapple.
And in
There
South
you go.
Jersey, they say Scrapple.
There's a everybody act like you're having a good time. Here's the screenshot because Dave said Scrapple.
It reminds me of Snapple in the tops with the different facts inside.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's kind of like this forehead thing.
Scrapple reminds me of like when KFC started doing those bowls where it's like, is that just the stuff that was left on the counter that you just
Right.
scraped into?
Yeah.
Like,
Yep.
Nice.
Pronounce it. Bellua. Say it again with me.
I did.
Bellulith.
Bellulith.
It's
That's what I just said it
Bellua.
right.
No, lith.
Okay,
Well,
listen.
Dylan,
Bellulith.
what is your necro review going on?
I know
Bela-
Necronominus. He
Bela
lives like two doors down
Bela
from me.
Alith?
Yeah, is it A or A? So
Bella
Bellua.
Yeah.
Bellulith.
Hedgehog's throwing an extra
Bellulith.
A in there. He's got two A's.
No, I actually
No,
do
he
think I remember
doesn't.
them pronouncing it Bellulith, but that just doesn't sound right.
Bellulith.
What do they know? They only
consonants.
created it.
It's like
Hedgehog's
thank
doing
you,
it like
Trevor,
it's a
for
first
breaking
name
it
and a
up.
last name. It's like Bella.
Bella
and then
Lulith.
Lulith.
Yeah. She was
I
married
guess
to
I'm
Fraser.
wrong.
Yeah.
She was
Because I
married
was
to
saying Bellulith. Bellulith.
Yeah, no, I don't think
Bellulith.
Bellulith. It's what it is, right?
Mhm.
Bellulith.
I think the real argument is nose or no nose. That's the real argument.
No nose.
No nose.
That's how
Yeah.
I immediately swapped for the the picture I'm gonna take of it. It's
Mhm.
No nose.
If you have option of no nose, how can you go nose?
Right.
I don't know, but some people do.
Those people are wrong, and they call it Taylor ham.
That was definitely my favorite figure of the reveal at G-Con. That was freaking awesome. I love
Nuts.
that figure. So good, man.
I remember I was I forget. It was another one of those ones where I was like, G-Con was on the TV while I was packing for Legions Con and on my way to go to
Yep.
the hotel that night. And I remember watching it and I kept being like distracted because of the next thing that was coming out.
Yeah.
And I think like it was Dan Larson. I was like, checking Twitter and stuff, and he tweeted about it. He's like, well, all this other stuff is going on with the toy community and everything. Four Horsemen are over here just casually doing whatever the hell they want, not caring about what other people are doing with figures.
It was
And it was a
funny one
picture of
because
Bellulith.
As they
it was
should,
funny because
yeah.
the weeks leading up to it, like the two big things that I heard the most was there's no way they're going to do a full skeleton, right? Like there's no way that they can do that. And then there's
Horse.
no way they do a skeleton horse. Like maybe they give you some skeleton parts, but they don't do a skeleton horse. And we got both of those. So it's like, yeah.
I mean, it was a
When you think
reasonable
that-
prediction.
Yeah. When you think they won't do something or they can't do something, they're going to do it.
You know what's weird? Why haven't they? Why I would like to see the bear skeleton forearms, like the
skeleton.
2.0. You know how like Alithia and Web Store, I can't think of his name right now. Like they had like they had the packs with Okiedos.
Okiedos.
They had the packs with the bear arm. Like
Mhm.
I'm
Okay,
waiting
yeah.
to see that on the 2.0. Like just like a regular 2.0 skeleton with that. Maybe they're waiting to do a full
That's
2.0
gonna be wild.
bear skeleton, or
Excuse me.
I don't know.
Was
Dragon-
pretty cool too to
Dragon
think about it
skeleton.
for those of us that were in attendance. That was the last G-Con that they did in the studio. That was
Yep.
really
Yep.
cool. That was awesome. That was an experience I'll never forget, man. That was
I got
so
to
cool.
I got to be up there. I remember sitting right next to Curtis at that one, and I got to be up on the panel when they revealed Gideon.
Yeah, awesome.
We sat together for that one. Yeah, that was the first one because that's when I tell people I messaged Darla and I said the dork layer is sitting next to me, like and just,
guy from Instagram,
and just casually talking to me like we're like both people that like toys.
Are you not? Fanboy moment. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here,
And
let's
also
embiggen Dylan.
and also being there for I mean, what, like I said, I thought one of the best moments of G-Con, man, was watching them give Greg his figure, man. That was just that was such an emotional moment, dude. It was like, oh, I don't think there was a dry eye in the room. It was so awesome.
Yeah.
I'm trying to figure out the wings. Give me a second.
Yeah, I was watching Noah's
that's a
stream
cool
that
one,
he
Bill.
did last night. Noah's got his own YouTube channel now. He's
Anything's
doing a stream.
posable.
Yeah, and Eric was on there working with the Necronominus, and he put the wings on, and then he realized that you have to do the soft goods like through the wings, like as you're putting it on. So then he had to take it back apart.
I think that's what Dylan just had to do.
Yeah.
Let's watch Dylan as he tries to do this.
Yeah.
Make him feel
Watch
uncomfortable.
him enable
No
us.
talking. No talking. Let's just watch.
All right.
Can we moan?
Is he almost
Curtis,
finished, or
nothing
what?
would make me
No,
happier.
you just keep. Curtis, will you just do the hms?
Yeah.
Huh.
What if we're making monkey noises?
He's gonna get distracted. I think there's a King Kong around.
You're not wrong.
Let me go get a banana.
Boom. Enabled.
The slow motion got me.
Yeah, how did you do the slow mo?
They, I don't know. They did.
That's
Who did
Ryan.
it? Ryan, did you do it?
I did it.
Oh, okay.
But you just like pulled the video in separately and slowed it down.
No, I just did it on my phone. I just slowed a certain section down.
Gotcha.
So you have two videos queued up. One that's got the
Yeah.
slow mo, and one that's not. Wow, that's dedication.
It's Dylan, dude. What else?
Well, fuck. This is the Dylan show. God damn it!
Yeah, for
Good
some
question
reason,
from-
Steph's got her
everybody
hands
loves
up.
Oh, what up,
Good
Steph?
question from Kevin. He says that did Trevor photograph the different variants for the book from Necronominus?
If not, do we get refunds?
Inquiring minds want to know.
Exactly.
Okay, so my question is, has it been established that in order to find this little secret, does this head have to get destroyed?
No.
Because I'm trying to convince my friend to check it.
Steph, let me show you.
You just
He's
lift
like-
it up. Here, let me embiggen you.
Okay.
Tell your friend to heat up the front piece.
Yeah,
heat up
hit it
the
with
head.
some heat.
Okay.
All you got to do is
And then just
It's
lift
just
it up.
lift it.
Yep.
So it's not like a total
No.
Yeah.
No.
scalp.
No, that part's not
Okay.
going down.
No.
Yeah,
Okay.
and you can have them check the number underneath the chin too.
Yeah.
So,
Got it.
Yeah.
Got it. All right.
Here's the
Oh,
finished
yeah,
product.
dude.
Man.
oh wow.
Yeah.
Dude.
Dude, how is that not number one?
Right? This guy is awesome. I have to put the other thumb on the wing.
Did you call it a thumb?
Yeah, the wings are
Yeah.
hands.
I guess it is a thumb.
It is a thumb.
Yeah, bat wings, their fingers.
Unless you
are
put it
the
into the
wings.
pelvic joint like I did with trapiculi, then
Unless
it's a toe.
Then it's a foot pelvis.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, this guy's awesome. The soft goods are kind of finicky, just like the Gorgo Attila with those elastic bands that go around here.
Trevor
Oh,
said you
okay.
don't even have to heat
These
the
parts
dress.
unplug, and you have to put it through the little sash piece, and then that elastic's around that part. So it's kind of tight, kind of finicky, but finished product is this thing's awesome.
Amazing.
I can't wait, dude.
No, and this is the wave that I pre-ordered the day I got into Mythic Legions.
Oh, look at you.
Yeah, the day
All
I met
grown up
Chubsy was the day this went up for sale.
Full
And
circle.
Yeah, the
That's
rest
awesome.
is history.
It's awesome. Hell yeah.
That was before you got named the director of posing for Chubsy Wubsy.
Yeah, that was before.
And before you did a live stream with your own father, Curtis Ackerman,
Several times, apparently.
whoever the father might have been on that week.
Yeah.
I think it's Curtis.
Go, Monica.
Curtis, G, Jesse, I don't know.
G has also been your father.
You got lots of daddies.
Yeah, G adopted me.
Oh yeah, so it must be a thing in the cabal.
Yeah.
I guess. Yeah, here
Uh,
he is with the site.
Trevor says you don't have to heat it. Trevor says you don't have to heat it.
Okay, it's important because they really think that that's the case. You know.
Yeah.
All right.
Trevor, without giving us the number, because that may be secret still, did you take pictures of whatever variants are there for the book?
Did you take pictures of all 4 of them?
All however many variants.
He did, obviously, but he's not telling you how many he did because then they'll give the number away.
I don't know if maybe that's something that they don't put in the book.
You kind of did, and I just blew it. I'm
No, you
sorry.
didn't. I'm just kidding.
No. I do. I burst out things I shouldn't say. It makes sense.
He
Makes
said
sense.
no.
You were
He
right
said
there.
no.
He did not.
No?
All right, never bring it up again.
Okay.
He did
Until we
not
get
take
the
a
book.
picture of all
Trevor's
1,700
feeling-
variants. Yeah.
Trevor's feeling betrayed right now.
Mhm.
When he didn't answer the first time, we should have taken it.
Yeah, we should
Pit
look
Liner
at
says, Dylan is our son.
Oh,
As in, like, all of us. Our
An
son.
hour.
Oh,
son,
this
yeah,
is true.
exactly.
This is true.
Is this like some kind of communist thing?
He's the son of
Oh,
the community.
God.
He's
Oh,
the,
here we
yeah.
go.
he's
Here
the
we go
John
is
Connor
right.
of future Legions collectors.
This is an off-world, first of all.
No. This is Saturday Day Live.
It's Saturday Glios Live.
It's as welcome back to SGL. All right.
I
so-
will also say I was
Say it.
able to pop Balula's hand out without breaking it
Good job.
There you
right
go.
out of the box, which is very cool.
Sounds
Nice.
good.
Heat is your friend.
Yeah,
That's
he-
that wolf. That's
Yeah.
part of that 2-pack, and then the heads pack with the head
All right.
that we were looking at earlier.
Damn it. I was actually just earlier today thinking about that.
Boom, child support. Yeah, that facts.
Dylan,
That's
we're
right.
gonna need that, please.
So that's so funny. Be back today.
Next time, Ryan
Boom,
and I
alimony.
It's so silly. It's so funny.
Every member of the
Takes a
cabal gets him
village.
for 1 weekend a year.
Hey guys,
So far,
give
the
me,
track
give me a,
record is
give me a
you have
second,
to
guys.
live
I
in
got a
Pennsylvania.
cool announcement for you guys.
Oh,
for
nice.
Legions
shit.
Con. Hold on, someone's gonna come in right now.
Oh,
Oh
Whoops.
snap!
Mama
Oh,
LeBron.
some solo.
mama.
Let's
Late
go.
night mama. Hi.
Hi, Mama LeBron.
Hi, everybody.
Late night
Hello.
mama.
Hi.
How's everybody doing?
Great.
Better now that you're here.
Well.
Well, I just want to let you guys know that me and Papa LeBron will be going out to see you guys in November.
Yay!
Awesome.
Yay.
Yeah,
That's
Oh,
great
that's
news.
great news.
I told him all about it, and I told him I had a lot of fun, met a lot of wonderful people, and he said, "Yeah, I'm down. I'm going." So
Nice.
hopefully, you know,
What a beautiful
everything
thing.
So I'll see you guys in November. Hopefully.
Excellent.
Can't wait.
Can't
to
wait.
see you.
Cannot
All
wait.
right. There you go.
So good to see you. Bye.
And
Same here.
if you weren't fist bumping during the theme song, you definitely got a fist bump now. I was like,
Hell yeah.
yeah.
That's awesome.
You heard it here first.
There we
Beautiful.
go.
Exclusive.
Well,
The,
Mama
the
and
LeBron,
add-
the LeBron Familia will be invading Legions Con. So yeah,
you got to add Mama
stoked.
LeBron to the opening theme now.
exactly.
go.
You
yeah.
gonna bring your
Kinda
son?
do.
You have 3 generations, or what?
I know, right? Yeah,
Ooh.
yeah, yeah. No, he won't be coming, but yeah, they will. He came to what was it? 2023.
23.
Yeah,
22.
yeah,
Yeah.
23. Yeah,
Oh, 23, yeah, that's right.
yeah. But yeah,
How many
so-
LeBrons we got on this ship?
exactly.
That was
Yeah.
one of
So-
my favorite parts of this past Legion's Con was Eric and his mom going
So-
back and forth.
Would she be Dylan's grandmother? If we're all
Yes.
Dylan's
Oh
parents,
yeah, that's definitely Dylan's grandma.
she's Dylan's
right there.
grandma.
Here you go.
Oh well, wait a minute. I'll take that back. She's everyone's grandma. Okay.
There you go.
Aw.
There we
Yeah.
go.
Yep.
When you're
Mythic
here,
family, baby.
your family.
Yep. Hell yeah.
Guys, we got like 40 people hanging out in the chat. I think a little giveaway here.
Oh, the collector item.
The collector item. It's an item
And I'm a collector.
I've
And there's only
collected.
25 entries.
Yeah.
25 entries. Probably give this guy away in a couple minutes. But hashtag Necro. Now this guy just a regular skull, doesn't have anything inside or anything like that. So
That you know of.
that I'm
Yeah,
aware of.
that you know of. Yeah.
Yeah.
What's
Now
the
everybody's
number?
gonna be
What's the
tearing
number
apart
under the
other
chin?
figures.
There you go. Oh, everybody can stop entering now. I just saw Kevin McCoy entered.
People start slicing up every figure in their collection, looking for
I just-
secret Easter eggs.
I just took an arm off, and there's a little L, and I'm thinking that that's a secret. That there's something on there. Dig it down inside. I might have to break it
Did
in
you
half
check the
and
other
see
one?
if there's something inside. The other one says R. So both of them have some kind of secret. So
Yeah,
Bill's off the chain today.
I'm looking for the other 24 letters of the alphabet.
Yeah,
Right.
exactly.
I'm taking off every toe.
I gotta keep
Anybody
collecting.
has them.
And don't you forget it, Joe.
Joe had one of my favorite comments earlier when we first started talking about the skeleton head, and he was like, "Oh God, great variants!
What?
Another
Yeah.
variant."
Very.
Yeah.
All the completionists right now are just like
Yeah.
pondering their
Their,
lives.
their
Oh,
minds
I
are
can't
going
wait for the hot. I can't wait for
swirling.
the hot takes complaining about this.
Oh
You know
yeah.
what'll be interesting? I
Definitely.
wonder what the test shot for Necronominus is going to have. If they're all going to be the
Come
same, or if
along.
they're going to have variants.
Gotta have
It'll
all.
come with all three heads.
It will come
Yeah.
with
I
all
think the
the
test
heads.
you
shot
think
will
the
come
test
with
shot
all
would have
three.
all-
Yeah,
That'd be cool.
Definitely.
I mean,
You know
unless there's like tons of them or something, but I
Yeah.
bet it's just the three.
You know what I was thinking that would be cool? Like, I mean, if you were obviously there's real true completists out there that have all the test shots, all the figures, you know what I mean, all the variants, all the retailer versions. Something that would be really cool as a collector of this line would to be able to own one of the prototypes, like the ones that they
Yeah.
show at Legion's Con, like to actually
Yeah.
own one of those prototypes. I mean, as a
Yeah.
collector, I don't not to say that Four Horsemen Studios would ever part with a prototype, but to actually own one and have one of those in your collection, if you were a true completist, I think that would be freaking awesome.
You know, it'd be really cool is if you had one of the prototypes before they started doing it digitally, when they were sculpting it by hand.
Oh wow, yeah,
Like, yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
that
can
would
you
be-
imagine an Eric Treadaway hand sculpted prototype?
forget about it, dude. Yeah, that's ridiculous.
All right, so Brick is a liar.
Mm.
What do I do with this now, Brick?
Aw.
This is
So
only
Brett's gonna check his when he's done doing
If
his
it's-
business.
If it's
I'm
brick,
not
I'm
talking-
guessing it has
Wait,
an
really?
A-lock
Is
finger.
there
doing
a
his
fourth one?
business. No.
JG says, "How much Dayquil did I have today?" If by Dayquil you mean beer, I've had 3.
Beer? Oh no.
I also had 3.
Yeah, he's gonna check right after he's.
Sorry,
done his
this is what
business.
Brick sent me. So
Go to the
Okay.
basement. What do you say? Wait a minute, I'm lost.
I'll send it to you, Steph. It's off color, Steph. Just FYI.
Okay,
I want to see you send it
I
to
don't, I
me.
don't think you care.
it's all, I don't care.
Oh
just
my
saw it.
goodness.
I gotta see. I just need to know what he's giggling about.
Yeah, I need to see this.
The fuck?
Holy moly.
Man, they're really. I gotta say, the Four Horsemen are really going hard on this one.
Hell yeah!
I didn't see this one coming. I did not.
No
see
pun
this
Spe-
intended.
special star. Yeah.
I thought it was going to be another body part, but my gosh.
Yeah. Right.
That are Richard
That's
Jones original.
hilarious.
Thank you for that,
It-
Brick.
I mean, I know it's a skeleton,
so
but I didn't
cute.
expect that boner.
He's so
Yeah,
clever.
seriously.
I gotta send this to Brett.
Yeah. You got my
It's titled
attention now.
Bonehead.
Stand attention.
Yeah.
Literally the definition.
Oh my god!
All right, I
That's
think
hilarious.
that's the sign. We've reached the zenith. We should give this thing away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see where we're at.
People.
Hashtag Necro, your last chance to get again, this is the Skeleton Legion Builder number 1, version 1.
Oh,
version
it is
1.
number 1.
Version
The
1.
OG.
Collector item.
Like I said, it's a collector's item now.
Outside of Malleus, that's my heaviest army build. I think I have like 25 of the OGs.
Oh wow!
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I love them. They're
this
great.
And I'm still trying to catch Walter. I think I'm only up to 30 Malleus right now.
What?
That's it?
Yeah.
Only
my
2,800
goodness.
to go.
Yeah, I only have 1,700 more to go to catch
Those are
Walter.
rookie numbers, man.
Yeah, but then every other day someone's sending Walter like 4 more Malleus. I'm like, God damn it!
You gotta become famous for like loving a figure. Like me,
yeah.
my thing is I just really, really love Otho. Like, and everybody knows that's my thing, and it's a thing people send me Othos. So,
Good luck
weird.
with that.
How many people have sent you an Otho?
Just
Yeah.
many. Just lots, so many.
They're just
I
giving
can't
them
count
away.
the number. because
I
it's zero.
literally can't count the number. So, all right, hashtag Necro. We're about to pull this bad boy. Here we go.
Oh my!
Hashtag Necro. Last chance.
Oh
We're a
my.
skeleton. Get your own bone guy.
Oh my!
Oh my.
3, 2, 1. Good luck.
Hey, there you go.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Nice.
That's what I was going to say. Pink Lemonade. Is that not Koki Monica,
That's right.
aka Mrs. G?
Dylan's mom.
That's my mom.
Dylan's
Dylan's
mom.
mom.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
That means it's
Well,
mine too.
Yeah, that's why I don't think she meant that like Dylan is all of our son. I think she meant it's her son.
Yeah, just the
No,
Echamar.
she meant that I'm their child.
Yeah, she adopted him like 6 months ago. So
Congratulations. And it's a clean sweep over the last 2 weeks for the G family.
Mm.
It actually was the E family, I guess. Because G won the scaphoid last week.
I think he won something on another show too recently.
He won something from Len. Yeah. Yeah.
They've been cleaning up.
The Glossaways, the new McCoys.
There you go.
It's the new like listen. Last year's news as far as winning every single contest.
Yep.
We're on to the G's now. Who's
Yep.
next? But congratulations. I don't even think we need to worry about
McCoys
shipping.
are so
I'll probably just meet up
2024.
with G. It's so 2024.
Yeah.
And I'll transfer the scaphoid and the Skeleton Legion builder. But thank you so much for hanging out.
Absolutely.
And congratulations, Mrs. G.
Mm-hmm.
Congrats,
But
Mom.
okay. She said it now. It's okay for me to say it, I think.
She's gonna trade that for some Glyos.
Yes.
She is. No, she's not. She'll keep that one.
Dylan, you better watch your mouth because your mom
That was
is
her
watching.
responding to me saying that it belongs to me as well.
Mm.
Clever. Yeah.
Yes, this is live,
What?
Brett.
It is. Can you open both of your 2-packs real
Oh,
quick?
yes. I got in touch with him. Yeah. This is
Wait,
live.
really?
No, I'm dead ass. Yeah.
Is he
I
going to open
texted
it?
him.
He doesn't have to. But if you want to.
He doesn't
He
have a
said-
2-pack. Nobody has 2-packs yet.
Yeah, nobody has 2-packs.
I don't know. They started sending out all the other
Okay,
figures.
so he showed me he has a number 1 under his
that's
head.
right. I'm sorry. I forgot that a 2-pack's not a part of the all-in.
Oh wait, but
they've
Brett-
shipped out more
Brett
than
has
all
the
in.
number 1.
People have gotten other things besides all ins now.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So people have gotten
The
2-packs.
studio-
I don't
No,
know
the
about
studio
2-packs,
doesn't
but I know
even
they've
have
gotten other
2-packs.
orders
Okay.
besides just 2-packs or besides the all ins.
Okay.
Okay.
So is the number 1 the mouth?
Yeah, let's discuss.
I don't
Thomas, you remember?
What did we say? Three was the skull.
3 was
And
the
2 is the
skull.
eye. So
2
we're
is-
assuming 1
yeah.
is the mouth, but unless there's more
We
than
don't know
3.
yet.
Oh, if the mouth is 4, that would be so sweet. But now, if there is a 4th,
What if the
is
mouth?
just-
What if the mouth is like 12?
67.
Do we all just give up? It's like,
Yeah.
We all
All
just give up.
whatever. I
Then
can't
we
do
don't know
this.
anything.
That would be.
then we all have a purpose to live.
It's just an infinity symbol.
We have
Yeah.
a reason
Well-
to go on.
Yeah. Heimlich took it
Finally.
a step further, and he's contacting Jeff and Terrence to get the scoop on it at MegaCon.
Yeah, they're gonna do the same thing about like when they had the Green Knights out at IshCon.
Yeah.
We're like,
I know.
really? We don't
And they're
know.
gonna
How
say
did,
no.
how did
We don't
that get
know.
there?
It's
That's
like
crazy.
obviously we've never seen
Yeah.
this before.
Toys. I've never even seen a toy.
Some weird thing must have happened at the factory. Yeah.
Those are probably
Okay.
customs.
Oh my
people are playing pranks.
Joe.
Bill, if there's 67. Oh, jeez.
You'll have to sell that knife because
Yeah.
you're gonna need all 67, buddy.
Mhm. Apparently,
I'll do you one
Brett,
better. I'll bring 67 knives.
if you lift the top,
That's a
the
crime.
point of his crown, at the top of his crown, you will see a special surprise. And real fast, I know you got to go.
On his forehead.
On his forehead? Can you show those two pictures? Because
Yeah.
Yeah, there's an opening in his forehead, and
There's an
we've
opening
seen
in his
3
forehead.
different things inside of
yeah,
the opening.
and there's 3 different variations of what's
Just like
in
me.
there
so far.
so far. I think there's 4
We're still waiting for the golden
for a
ticket.
round number. Okay.
We're gonna find the golden ticket version
Thank
in
you.
it, and then Uncle Joe is gonna get off of the couch, or Grandpa Joe. He's gonna finally start moving around after
Yes.
mooching off his daughter for 20 years.
So there's a
Hold on a
little
second.
skull inside a skull. I mean, how great is that? It's like a dream within a dream.
Yeah,
you
there's
know?
a skull and a skull.
Skull
Or
within
on
a
a
a
skull.
nightmare
skeleton
within a
covered in
nightmare.
skulls.
Depends on how you look at it.
And then there's an eyeball.
There we go.
And the snozberries taste like snozberries.
Yeah.
He called the shit poop.
He did. He did.
Yeah. Side note: we watched
Poop
Billy
again.
Madison with our kids last night,
Right.
because and they did not care for it at all. And
Really?
then by the end,
Oh
I'm
my
like,
God.
is this
That's
just a
an
really
all-time-
terrible movie?
It's an all-time fantastic movie.
That's a
It is a
classic.
killer movie.
Yeah. The worst part is that Chase is like, he didn't even hate it. He was just like,
You got it.
he's like, I just didn't care for it. Like, it's fine. It was okay. Like, I was kind of
He
boring.
just looked at you afterward and said, "We're all
He's like-
stupider now for having
I
watched
know.
it."
I know. Hate that feeling. People are like,
and
"It's
now we're not
context."
watching Happy Gilmore with him. 'Cause Happy
Eric.
Gilmore was like mine and Vic's movie, like in college.
Yeah.
Like
Mhm.
we had like a VHS of it and just watched it over because cable didn't work in our room, so we just watched that over and over and over. So I can't let him ruin that for me.
I guess they're making a Happy Gilmore too.
Yeah, in New Jersey, as
they?
a matter of fact. In New
For
Jersey, they
real?
were
Nice.
filming last
Oh,
summer.
nice.
Wow.
Yeah, MJF was in it.
MJF.
Trevor,
He's a
what
he's a
Trevor
wrestler.
got going on here?
Oh, is
Okay.
that where the clue to the 4th hidden skull is found? In the
fourth
definition
dimension.
of Snosberry?
Yes. Yes.
I know what he's talking about.
I love this.
Dylan knows everything.
I
He
do.
does. He's just
does.
the
Curtis always says Jesse and I know a lot of useless shit.
Absolutely.
Well, you dropped you were like, yeah, there's a
that's
what, were
I
we
fall
talking
in
about
that
Fruit
category
Loops or
too.
something the other week?
Oh yeah, yeah.
And you
Oh
were like,
my
yeah, there's a
goodness.
YouTube video about how like all the Fruit Loops
Mhm.
actually are the same flavor, even though you
Oh.
think they taste differently.
So apparently, a snozberry is the same thing that you sent us in that one pic. For
Yep.
Necronominus
Yep.
is for. That's a snozberry, apparently.
This is the greatest universe.
I
of
just
all the
looked that
universes.
up, and that's that's apparently what it is.
Well, is it the snoz plus the berries, or
Oh no!
Good question. Is it
Yeah.
Is it straight pecker
Mm.
or
When the
Maybe
fuck
not.
did we go off world?
because I won't say the other word, so I
It's
don't
because
know.
I
Get
wasn't
me out
on
of
Off World last
here! I
night.
have a Super
Yeah.
Bowl to go to.
Yeah, we have four off-world members on here, so that it just went off the rails.
Don't count me in there.
Yeah.
I will say something I don't know is the animal that the tail on the torpiculi is from. So if someone could tell me that,
It's not even a tail; it's just a snake body. You just got to put a head on it. So, yeah.
interesting.
Oh, and they even have the black extra
It's
black.
got a
paint out.
stinger.
He's got a stinger.
There we go. So there's a pic. Thank you, Brick. Brick
There's your 3.
hooked us up with a picture of all 3 that somebody put together.
Now, if we are correct in the number order, the second and third one should be flipped.
Wait,
right?
it's still hold on a second. So the one on the skeleton on the
Such a
right,
Curtis move.
It looks different color, doesn't it?
his eye holes are black, right?
Yeah, yeah, yep. And the other ones aren't.
And
That
that's
must
not a
be the
lighting
golden-
thing.
No, must be a golden ticket right there.
So hold on a second.
Go ahead.
I can at least check the eyes, like the face.
Yeah, you can.
Mine has a wash. Actually, no, mine does
My
look
mind
like
is
that.
blown. And the nose, it looks like, right?
Hold on,
Well,
where's
that could
my-
be lighting because
could be
it's still
light.
dark in the other two.
No, but I think
So on the
Dylan's right
inside of mine,
with the wash.
which is the one in the middle, the wash on the inside, you probably can't see it though because it's too dark. The
You have to
wash
go
on the
on.
inside, yeah, that's not gonna work. Is super super light,
Yeah,
but
definitely.
that picture on the far right with the eye, it just looks like the wash
Black.
sank in deeper.
Dude, I love how the eye, if seeing it from this perspective, it almost looks like the iris is
Yeah, the-
square or rectangle like.
Yeah.
Dave says the
circular.
teeth look wider too, which I agree.
They do, but couldn't that be lighting though, Curtis?
That could be, but how would the teeth look lighter and the eye look darker? Like you would
No,
think
I
that
think-
if it was
I
a
think
lighting
the eye-
thing, both would look lighter.
I think the eye is paint. That looks like
Definitely.
black to me.
Yeah,
I think so too.
Yeah.
Kev, so which one did the McCoys have?
They had the eyeball. They had
Okay,
number
yeah.
2, which is the eye, which is in the third spot here because Brick gave us the wrong picture. So he should have put them in the right order with numbers.
Well, he could have given us all 4 together.
Yeah.
And then we couldn't have showed it.
All right, I'm gonna send you mine. I just took a picture while it's still in the box because again, I need to film the turnarounds still.
Mm-hmm.
Turn around.
Every now and then.
I do a review and then I do another review and call it Greg.
See the effing look in her eye.
Sing it, Phil.
Jonathan.
Oh, now you got that song stuck in my head.
All right, so I'm sending you mine. I think mine's the one on the right, if I'm looking at it right.
Got the eyeball.
The number
'Cause I have
2.
some black. Yeah, I have some black in the eyes.
Nice.
The eye is number 2
I
and the
mean,
skull is number 3. Yes, JG.
It could be.
Turn
Oh
around.
man, but that looks
mean-
menacing like that.
So menacing.
The paint, the sculpt is what matters. The paint isn't really what would matter necessarily, right?
Oh wow!
But except black or just not black to me can't be lighting, or is unlikely to be lighting. Put it that way.
Mine.
Yeah,
looks
there's like
a
there's like
wash.
spots of black in there's
Yeah.
spots of a very distinct black in the eye socket on that one on mine.
Yeah, mine has that too, but it doesn't look as dark.
So that could be paint variation potentially.
Yeah, I think that's
Yeah, it
just
could
how
just
the
be paint.
wash settled.
Interesting. That's the scariest face.
Benny says, "Just open it, Bill."
Yeah.
I can't.
Benny.
I'm sorry.
Tell him.
People hound me to make these videos, and then if I open it now, I'm not going to make a video.
Wait, I
Exactly.
don't understand that. You
This
can
pre-order's
still make
taking too
videos.
long.
Put it back in there.
Also, this in-stock drop, I
Wait,
didn't get
yeah.
it like the thing that I wanted.
Bill,
Oh my
if
God.
you slide
I'm
the
gonna go run and
cardboard
get
out, you don't even have to take it out of the box to look under the thing. You could just
That's
put it
good.
back in the package.
All right, I think I
There
got
we
Oh my
it.
God, you're kidding me.
Yeah,
Boom, enabled.
but then I gotta tape it again because it won't hold together.
People
Oh my
notice. the
God.
thing.
Brett got 12 necros coming in.
That's hot.
2 12 packs. That is so hot. I'm going to check.
Boom, enabled.
Going old school. Going old school.
Sometimes you gotta go old
Yes,
school.
Old school.
Oh, look, Ryan's got his out.
Oh, yeah. Pull your necro out. Let's go.
You get a good look, Rhino?
Pull your neck roll out.
It's
Girl
not
boner.
because the top it's got an extra two.
And Ryan, which one did you get?
I got the eyeball, so I
Oh,
got
that's
number
cool. I
2.
want the eyeball.
All right.
Oh, this is so
What
much fun.
extra eyeballs.
I'm gonna end
Plug
up
'em
with
all
4
in.
of these things now.
I know.
What? Wait, what? 4? What if there's only 3?
That's
I'll
true.
still end up with 4.
Just buy 2 eyeballs because you need 2.
Yeah. You just
I went and grabbed mine.
You only need 1 skull and 1 teeth.
Oh, Curtis is opening his.
marketing genius. Let's like pull these things like blind boxes, you know?
Oh, okay. Here we go.
Rip it or ship it.
Oh, that is
Ooh,
crazy. That's just the staff.
insane.
Yeah, that's just the handle of the.
Jesus.
Oh, that's so sexy.
I got the
Is that like blue?
I got the skull, like the eyeball, the skull, not the eyeball, but the skull.
Oh, really? Okay.
The skull within the skull. That's a
Rick, I think it was just the lighting.
Interesting.
for what?
I got the
I got a question. If you guys took if you took the headdress off of the skull, like if you completely removed it, would it be just a plain skull with that extra sculpt in it, or is there like a full on piece that would like it wouldn't like if like you took a helmet off of it's just like that it's got that tab on it would not look right. 'Cause that would be a cool, like if you had extra necros to take that would be a cool skull to put on
So
just
you're
like a
saying you could
regular
have
skeleton
access?
Legion builder.
Okay.
There's a slot with a.
I can confirm that number 1 is the teeth. So I've got the number 1,
Teeth.
and I don't know if this is going to show, but it is the one with the teeth.
Yeah.
So,
okay.
Nice.
Cool.
so 1 teeth, 2 is eyeball, 3 is skull. We don't know if there's other numbers. So
I think this would be our first Easter egg, other than Figure Obscura, right? In line.
yeah,
I got a rock.
Trevor got a rock.
You got a rock.
Charlie
Actually,
Brown reference.
Yeah.
Solid.
I gotta
Solid
say,
as a rock.
Dylan, really good call, because now when I put it back in the box, the piece over there's like a little clear plastic that's over the face. I was able to remove that, and so on my spin arounds, it'll actually be clearer. You'll be able to see it better. So
There you go.
this was actually was
Cool.
actually a win.
Yay.
Cool.
Not only does
By
Dylan
the
know
way,
everything, he
we got a
makes
shout
videos
out.
better now.
Nape art.
The art.
Great.
Yeah.
Great artwork.
How cool is it to finally have the Dark 4 in hand? It's freaking so amazing.
Yeah, I need to get them all
Wyatt,
together.
I don't have mine yet, but no, the headdress is glued on, so it won't come off without heat and taking off the glue. But it will lift up so you can see the surprise.
Yeah, so it looks like the wings
What's up, Reynolds?
in the back
Happy
are
birthday, dude.
attached to these jaw
Reynolds,
pieces.
happy birthday, bro.
Happy birthday, bro.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, dude.
How is this? Yeah, so it looks like the jaw pieces are attached to the feathers that are under the rib cage,
Okay.
and those are glued on the side, and then the spine piece is tabbed in a slot in the forehead
Okay.
or the top of the head,
Okay.
not the forehead. So I don't know how.
So now they're gonna have to do
Yeah.
a skeleton heads pack with just those extra
Basically,
sculpts in it. Yeah.
So
My mom just got engaged.
Oh, congrats.
Your mom just got
Congrats.
engaged?
Yes.
What?
Awesome.
Yep.
Whoa! Congrats.
It's a long story. Yeah.
congratulations.
So the question is, who's your daddy?
I think it's Curtis, right?
Does that make us brothers?
Yes, brother.
I think at this point it's safe to say there's only 3.
Yeah.
If
Unless
anything,
there's something
maybe
different in the
maybe
2-pack.
yeah, maybe the 2-pack has something different. Yeah, that thing, man, I am so pumped about that
It's just
Chimera. That thing is
insane.
awesome.
That's
Or just a
awesome,
super,
dude.
super rare
Ooh,
variant.
it focused good a second ago.
That's so awesome, dude.
I'm not using.
It's all right.
And maybe I'm just lucky, but I have her standing with the bird cage and everything, and she balances fine too.
Nice.
Yeah, mine's
Nice and
been
tight.
set up for
Yeah.
like hours now. It's just standing there.
And no nose, just like you should.
Yep, no nose.
So I went nose, and I say
Oh.
We forgive you. Still
So
a
the hair is the same, right? The two hairs, the hair
Yes.
pieces are identical, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So they just have them removable just for potential customs or whatever.
Yeah. What were the extra pieces in all of them? Was the neck, the hair with
Yeah,
her,
I didn't
and
real-
then
Sorry, go ahead.
no, you're okay. And then one of them had an extra head. What? Right? Doesn't Elijah have the extra head instead of just the faceplate or something?
Yeah, so I actually thought they were identical too when I did my review of Gideon, but it turns out there's a slight height difference in those neck pegs that come on the knights. So like the idea I think is the higher peg is for the helmeted heads and the lower peg is for the unhelmeted heads.
Oh.
That's what someone said.
I think Joe Vesapolo said that because some of the older style heads have a shallower socket, that way it'll sit lower.
Okay, that makes sense too. Yeah,
Extra
it's nice to
parts
just
either
have.
way.
Yeah, I wish I had realized that when I had done my review because I didn't mention it, but I'll mention it when I do the other ones. I should message Toy Bro because I know he's gonna do a Dalric next. I think he's working on that today.
Trevor says it is for the helmet.
Okay.
So it probably could be a little both for the reasoning.
Was I supposed to coordinate with you as well, Bill, or not? Is that not what I?
We did that before you started doing reviews. Actually,
I'm just messing.
You should have told me you were going to step all over my toes with your Terpiculi review the day before mine. But hey, whatever. We don't talk.
What did you say to me? What did you say to me, Hedgehog? Didn't you say like stay in your lane?
Stay in your lane, paint boy.
Yeah.
Stay in your lane.
No, it was really good. It was. All right, I do got to bounce, guys. I gotta run. But this has been super fun, man. Thank you so much for spending some time and hanging out. Also, I will say, I still can't believe they figured they were going to do something like this. They would do 3 and not 4. I could be wrong about that.
There's only 3 of them.
Wait for the 2-packs.
Yeah.
Oh, what if there is a 4th one and then you get like a special secret?
That would be wild though with the factory. Like I don't know how that would work.
It's a QR code. You pull it up and there's a little QR
heads.
code up there, and it's like a special store where you can buy.
You get to be the 4th horseman. Like
that's the golden ticket.
Yeah, that's the golden
Jim.
ticket. Yeah.
All right, we're gonna do a whole wave, nothing but hedgehogs. Let's go.
Yeah, no, it'd be so funny. And then
boom, enabled.
Fuzz monks are out of the lore. It's all hedgehogs now.
That's it. Well, what's a hedgehog except a fuzzy fuzz monk? A chubby fuzz monk.
Fun size.
All right. I wish we could go on all night. This has been awesome. Thank you so much to not even guests, our friends, Curtis, Steph, Dylan, Bill. You know the door is always open. Anytime you guys are available, please come on. And to my regular good buddies, Ryan and Late Night LeBron, thank you as well. Thank you to everybody who stopped by in the chat today, and thank you to everybody who will watch us on the replay. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe to Hedgehog Action on YouTube, at Toy Goof and Gons on Instagram, at Late Night LeBron on Instagram. Check out art_by_Ackerman on YouTube for your next exploded action figure review. Check out Steph and Bill on the next Glyos live stream that'll be coming up soon. Check out Legends Collector 1321 on Instagram and on this stream and on Offworld and on a bunch of everything else because Dylan is so hot right now.
He is.
Oh, boy.
Of course, check out Bill, the Dork Lair YouTube channel at the Dork Lair on Instagram. Bill, anything else coming up?
I'm just 100% locked in on these reviews. I'm gonna get through. This is the first wave that I'm gonna hopefully do the whole thing. We'll see if I can keep it up, but yeah, locked in.
That'd be awesome. And then Curtis, your next exploded review coming out Monday or Tuesday, probably.
Maybe tomorrow. Most likely it'll be next week, though. We'll see. But tomorrow we do have a special time for Shooting the Shelf. We're going to be on at 2 p.m. Eastern with Emil Wickman and Joe Gonzalez.
Ooh, nice.
Doing
Awesome.
an early
Yeah.
show because of the Super Bowl and everything. So, yep.
And
Good. I'll need something to do while I'm freaking
time
out.
zone.
And then, oh, don't forget, actually does the Legion's Lady live hoodies, that pre-order ends today, right? So check that out, Legion's Ladies live.com.
Yes.
Yeah.
I believe so.
Yeah, check out Tanya's post on in the Cabal. Has
One
all
that
the
almost
details.
gave me a heart attack because she starts it off with "All good things must come to an end."
That's what I said.
Yeah.
I commented. I'm like, what's the deal with that
Like,
first line?
holy crap! Her and Amber are breaking up. Like, what's going on? No,
Yeah.
just a shirt order. She's the new director of sales and marketing for the Horsemen. Every wave, they're going to be like, "All good things must come
Let's
to
come
an
to
end."
an end. Before we go, one request from the chat, Dylan. Can you please flip your hair?
Oh,
You don't have to, but please
Oh
do.
my God, Dylan, I'm so sure. Okay.
Oh yeah, he didn't want to do that at all.
I'll
Yeah.
remember that.
There it is.
Good job, Allison.
Say the
Good
thing.
job.
Say the thing.
Cool guy.
Can you say the thing?
I'm never cutting this hair.
That's not what I meant, but yeah.
Say the
Say
thing.
the thing.
Man.
Say the thing.
Oh,
Sign
I
us off.
cut my
Sign us
headphone. I
off.
couldn't hear.
Sign
I
us
couldn't
off.
hear anybody. Which thing? There's a couple of things.
There's
Say
one
Ryan,
Starts with a
Thing.
B and ends with an
The
abled.
thing.
Boom. Enabled.